Yeah, that was part of her, let's write it down and highlight it.
Alright, so you guys were supposed to get return Brian to the bride, which y'all found out was actually the groom and Brian is the bride. But I mean, they're both dudes, so whatever.
I mean,
Y'all were hanging out. But he got kidnapped. You guys had to go and get him. You guys had 3 days, if I remember right, to get him and get him to the wedding. You guys busted through everything. No long rest, no short rest, just kept going.
No, we did a short rest.
No, we didn't.
I thought you guys didn't.
Nope.
No, we did a short rest because I touched the black blob.
That's your problem. We kept going.
No, we took a rest because we took turns. I remember doing it.
No, we did take a short rest.
Thank you.
Short rest, you don't take turns.
Take it.
Whatever. I remember we
I
did.
know we didn't take a long rest.
We took a rest.
Because we were on the time schedule.
Either way, y'all got through it within 24 hours, and you now have,
No. Eat it.
a full day before the wedding. Because you guys found the tablet, held on to the tablet. Well, Yodor wanted to ruin the tablet, Lucian did not. Lucian kept it. Then Yodor stole it.
Because he's big.
Then you guys ended up with the black glob. A rapier got eaten. Who else's stuff got eaten? I know
I lost
somebody.
a dart.
You lost a dart. I could have sworn somebody else lost something, like a dagger or something in there.
I tried to give her a hand axe.
Oh yeah, we were going to perform surgery, which never came to fruition.
I still think we should try to do that.
Why are we performing surgery?
Because the
Because we were gonna cut
gearhead
off
was
her hand.
eating her own.
Oh.
Whole arm, that's right. I was just gonna amputate right at the shoulder.
So
It's
anyways,
just
yep.
her which shoulder.
You guys made it to the top of the mountain. When you guys got to the top of the mountain, there was, you could see all these different shelves and tables full of baubles and knickknacks, and then there was this big old throne, and sitting on the throne was this drow-looking lady with her dark hair, dress shimmering black, all that fun jazz. Y'all got into it, y'all shared some words. Somehow, the ring got taken. Y'all got the shit beat out of you.
Well,
Then you guys summoned it. Well, then he summoned a genie. And then, poof, you guys were in the garden with a day left.
don't eat the fruit.
And the knowledge of impending.
And the knowledge of impending doom and return, yes.
And
So-
you have to fulfill 3 wishes.
Yeah,
To a
Yodor.
genie.
To a genie. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what's on me?
So, as you guys look around, you notice, I mean, you don't really notice much. You're in this lush green garden. If I remember right, this is the spring equinox. That was what I was or spring equinox, that's right. That you guys were kind of working at. Because I've been trying to follow that for the timeline. So that I remember shit.
I remember the toys.
Anyways, so you guys, big lush green garden, flowers blooming everywhere. You guys ended up on some lawn chairs, just totally relaxed, chilling out of nowhere. You can see the sea kind of outlining the garden. The garden has a cliff, and down below is where the sea meets the land there. It does, come out into a beach later on, but you're not there. And there's like this little, you can see how they've been preparing for the wedding. They've got an arch set up right along like the cliff. They've got the flowers. They've got chairs set out, and they're still working on getting the rest of the decorations through. And this little goblin comes up to your party.
Yeah, please.
Dose.
Hey, no. Wait, what? He's throwing food in clothes.
So the little goblin runs up to Brian, who is sitting there just gleefully being Brian, and he said, and the goblin goes,
You need to get ready for your wedding? I don't know what you think you're doing, but we need to get a move on here. If you're going to be here, you need to start getting stuff ready. And where's the ring? Your father would not be happy if you lost this.
Can I smack him?
the goblin?
Who the hell are you?
I need an ale.
The goblin is dressed very nicely.
He
He
can
is-
look all fancy.
he is
That's
in-
what smacked out of him.
What looks to be
I've got a kilt and a cape on.
a butler's uniform.
Okay, so smacking the hell. That sounds within reason.
You go to smack the help, and Brian holds up his hand.
Oh no, come on.
Darling, please don't hurt the poor little nit. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I'm still waiting on my ale.
While you're at it, I'll take one too.
We just arrived here. I was handcuffed and caged, guys. Don't you care about me?
You look like you were enjoying it.
Brain, don't lie, you liked it.
Okay, well, that point aside, I was still scared for my life.
Oh, by the way,
We saved you.
you
Because that one was the one that was all
There you go.
behind.
you needed that back. He places the tail in his hand.
Oh, Benjamin would be most pleased, and he stuffs it
Who the fuck
Into
is
a-
Benjamin?
random.
Where'd he go?
My bride.
You're the bride.
Your husband.
Bundle.
It ain't so secret.
His name is Benjamin.
What?
I don't know.
I'm keeping the bow
How are
tie.
you even getting up there, dude?
You can keep the bow tie.
tapping
That
my
is
other neck
fine.
right now.
Anyways, Knit, I will be happy. We will go to the inn and get settled in. Tomorrow we will go and do things. As for the ring, don't worry about it. I have a plan.
What do you mean you have a plan? You mean you don't have the ring?
Oh, a bitch took it.
A bitch took it.
Yep.
And he just scuttles off. He gives you guys this look and just scuttles off. Well, we've done it now, but that's fine. Let's go to the inn.
Actually, you did it.
I did not hand it over. You guys were the best man. You were supposed to hold on to it.
I didn't even know we were at a wedding.
You're lucky you're fun to party with. If not, we'd be doomed. But that's okay, love. Onward.
So, before we go get drunk, who the fuck was that bitch?
I think it was his last bit.
Some stories are better left told while drunk, I think.
We almost died.
Pulls out his hand axe and just starts toiling with it. I love you, Brian, but I'm gonna give that information now.
You're gonna have to wait. We're walking, and he just starts walking. And then you guys enter. As you guys walk, and Yodor steams.
Wait, you got broccoli or something?
You come across this building. It's close enough to the gardens. You guys aren't walking too far. And it's this nice looking kind of cottage type thing, but it's quite bigger. But it's supposed to look homey, but majestic at the same time. And on the front door, or above the front door, is the plate, the nameplate, the Gilded Star. As you guys enter, to the one side you see a stage. It is very much a performance stage. Curtains, lights, the works, with a couple of tables seated around. On the stage, there is a person that's, strumming along. On the other side is the bar. There's bar stools, but mostly this area looks like it is a fine dining restaurant type situation. You've got you have a waitress kind of walking back and forth to the different tables. You've got the dark mood lighting with some light, with lamps on the tables. You've got the barkeep in the back, and then you guys see a set of stairs that leads up the stairs.
He's upstairs.
Brian will turn around and say, upstairs are the rooms I'm changing my accent all of a sudden.
Good to know, Blaine.
All of our bedrooms are upstairs, dearlings. Now, if you don't mind, the one up at the very top is for me and Benjamin, so don't touch that one. But the rest of them, you guys can have your choice. There are 10 different bedrooms. I'm sure you can do. The bar is over there. As of right now, everything is on the wedding party. You don't have to worry about a thing. Just go and enjoy. Tomorrow we will regroup, and we need to take care of the ring situation.
He's got a tie.
The tie is not going to help the ring.
Okay.
So why are we taking care of the ring on the day of the wedding?
Actually, it's tomorrow.
Okay, he wants to do it tomorrow.
Yes. The actual ceremony doesn't take place until sunset.
I'm sure he wants to leave all of the beer onto the wedding party. Does he realize how large
Instrument
I
is being
am?
played on stage.
Do you not remember that I am royalty?
And I'm a Goliath.
Fair trade. You know what? Stick to 2 barrels full. Just you. You two. 2 barrels, and then you cut off.
Do we get 2 barrels each?
What?
2 barrels each.
2 barrels each.
He's gonna go up to the bar. Agnes, dear. Yes. 2 barrels each, only, please. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go upstairs. Good night, all. And he's gonna start to walk away.
Yoder's gonna step into the stairwell in front of him. He's gonna lean against the stairwell.
Your water bottle's on the table over there. Liza, can you hand him the... It's behind the candy basket, or the candy bag.
What?
I'm giving you one of my barrels of ale.
Hell yeah, I get 3 barrels.
Oh
Get
my
3
God.
barrels.
Anyways. Okay. Everybody go to the table and I will explain what's going on. Now that lady... Well, her name is Serafina. And we may have had a tryst, you know. She's very possessive over things, if you didn't gather. That's about it. She's just really possessive, really jealous.
And you proposed to her when?
I never proposed to her, and that's her problem. I met Benjamin instead.
and Daddy like you.
So, how long have you known that
Huh?
she was a dragon?
You're not my dad.
Oh, honey. I might not be your dad, but I can be your daddy. What?
I'm already halfway through one barrel.
There are no onions.
What is stepped inside the white
I'm
stuff?
not really paying attention to the
What
conversation.
stuff?
I'm
Green
looking at the
beans.
stage to see what instruments are up there.
You also
That
You're
is
gonna
the
eat the green beans. Just eat the beans. You don't have to eat the sauce that's surrounding them. I know you like green beans. You can eat the beans.
Don't.
Aaron, we had this talk yesterday, okay? I gave you like 3 green beans. Please go eat them. Anyways.
This barrel is empty.
So,
Well, you guys haven't even started drinking.
yeah.
So,
They
y'all are...
much farther in
Yeah, you...
talking.
Yeah, this is still right as you guys have entered.
So that scaly piece of information about her.
I don't comprehend.
You know that she may or may not be a woman.
Oh, Debbie, she's very much a woman.
I mean, drow that she lets on.
Well, you know...
There's new meaning to writing her. In fact, an older meaning of writing her.
I think it's been that way for a long
Is there a
time.
dartboard in here anywhere?
I don't know. Sure.
Anything dartboard-ish for my character.
I mean, we're at a table.
Probably not. It's a fine dining establishment.
A dartboard for my character. Any sort of painting that's vaguely circlish.
Sure.
He's gonna throw his hand axe.
Roll the hit.
Wasted an 18.
Well, that would hit. Now, dear, see, I did pay for the establishment, but if you're gonna start ruining things,
You've known me long enough to know I ruin things.
Hey,
well, yes,
wait
yes.
until I have my 3 barrels.
But you, exactly. But no, don't even after you've had your barrels. No.
By the way, I need a bottle of whiskey.
This has gone to chaos.
Anyways, no destroying things, please, just for tonight. If you do, trust me,
So we can loosen our tongue then, or
we'll be in trouble because you don't know my daddy. Not my daddy, but my father. or my auntie. Who you do not want to meet my auntie. Well, you'll meet her tomorrow, but you don't want to meet her in that fashion if you ruin this establishment.
is the auntie the one that hired us initially?
Ha,
No.
ha.
Okay.
Not this one.
I'm trying to remember.
So, yes, she's an aunt over here in summer, but, well, she's actually a cousin over here. And then you have his cousin to his father, and then his sister. So his father is
Family trees.
like over the nightmare part of things, and the aunt is over the dreamer part of things. Anyways, yes, she is a little bit more than she seems. I would be very careful around her. It's not that I don't want to tell you, it's that I can't tell you. It just is. But she's a very beautiful person if you look aside her greediness and her lustfulness and her pride, and well, she's a very lovely person. I'm gonna go to bed. If you want me to sit on your lap, just tell me. I can do that for you. And he's just gonna stroke your chin and your beard and just.
One last piece of information.
Yes.
We both know that wasn't a normal rig.
Well, no, it's a royal family ring. All the royal family rings have different things to them.
Why does she want it so badly? What could that be in her with the knowledge that you and I are speaking?
It has divination powers, which means she can use it.
Tell the future.
Essentially, I mean, she can use it to
Locate us,
use.
anybody else.
She just has to kind of whisper a few words, and an image that she is looking for will show up.
It's not too hard to find me anyway.
She can locate whenever she
Assuming it's whiskey bottles.
Oh, so you have a thing for her? You thought she was fancy? Let me tell you, my dear, she is fun.
Didn't say that. She felt like a bitch. What?
Unless you want to drink with us. I'm done with my angriness.
I just want my beer.
Okay. Miriam, dear! Miriam! Yes, Brian? They would like their drinks now. I'm going to head upstairs. Have you seen Benjamin? Your hands are probably like
Hands.
yeah, panions.
The past, you could probably about palm. If he's good.
He was upstairs last time I saw him. And that is where I'm off to. Goodbye, darlings. I will see you in the morning at 8 o'clock sharp. None of you have any sort of hangover.
I always had a hangover.
I don't do fancy.
And then he's gone.
What the fuck is a hangover?
And as he starts to head up the stairs, roll me perception.
Is any of us, all of us?
What?
Anyone who would actually pay attention to him walking away.
No.
Well, that's
my
weird.
beer.
Wait, which one is this one? The 20?
Yep, D20 add your perception.
Oh. Oh. Wait.
So 14, 10, 28. Would you roll?
Well, I didn't go half again.
15? Or 2?
Why is red still on his own though?
Oh, 9. Okay. So you had 10, right?
I didn't roll.
Oh, roll.
I wasn't paying attention.
Roll perception, you
He's not
weirdo.
paying attention.
You probably aren't paying attention to
That's
Brian
why I
anyway.
said-
Yeah.
Just leave him.
Okay.
He's fine.
So you said you had a 10, right?
Yeah.
I had a 13.
And you had what?
14.
Okay. What you guys would notice is you would see a tall man coming down the stairs. Very light colored skin. If anybody who rolled over a 15 would notice that it has a bluish tint to it. And then his hair is a very turquoise color. It's kind of cropped a little bit short. He's built. He's not super muscular, like barbarian built, but he is very, you can tell he's very toned, even though all he's wearing is like a white shirt and a pair of pants. And the moment he sees Brian, he smiles very brightly, and they both turn around and walk the rest of the way up the stairs. Anyways,
I'm about a third of the way through that bottle of whiskey by now.
Did I get my beer yet?
it was like 2 seconds ago.
And?
And she hasn't even brought them. He said that you guys needed the drinks, and so she's standing there waiting for you to order.
I already ordered.
Not with her! And that's who you need to order with.
I yelled two barrels of beer.
So, I think I'll take a pint
Are you still
and
getting
then a
2
bottle of
barrels?
whiskey.
Pint and a bottle of whiskey. What about you, love? Water? What about you? Water or ale? Or mead? Whatever you fancy. Mead? Okay, what about you?
2 barrels.
Your guys' limit is 2 barrels.
A piece.
We're gonna start you off with a mug. How about you?
2 barrels.
We're gonna start you off with a large tankard. Alright, I will be back. What was your order again?
A
A
bottle of
bottle
whiskey.
of whiskey and a pint.
Okay, she's coming back. When she comes back, you have just a goblet of beer and 2 shots of whiskey. You've got your tankard, you've got your goblet. You have a fancy schmancy little glass with your mead in it. And she brings you over a fancy glass that looks like his, but you can tell it's water, and sits it down. Now, do you guys need any food with your drinks? Are we good?
It's large.
Cans are 2 gold. I set a bottle. 3 gold.
Beg your pardon, my good sir, but in this fine establishment,
I'm out anyway. Bring me more, please.
I need a refill too.
would any of you like some food?
Nope.
I'd like the barrel.
We have stew or we have fish and chips. Which would you like? Fish and chips? What about you, sir? In the black. I guess you're all kind of wearing black, but
I'm just wearing a kilt that's made of fur.
Just like half topless.
what about you? Do you want food?
I'll take some fish and chips.
Fish and chips. So 2 fish and chips, 1 stew.
Stew, I guess, but I need a refill.
Okay,
And I'd take
with
the
your
barrel.
size, do you want, like, the whole cauldron?
Sure.
Okay. And you, good sir?
The food named whiskey. The rest of the bottle.
She's just gonna smile at you. Okay, so fish and chips for you. Alright then.
I need the rest of the barrel.
I will bring you another tankard.
You're gonna need more than that.
So she runs to the back. She gets back. She starts handing out the food. She puts down another shot of whiskey. And then she gives you your tankard. And then she says, you guys are in for a lovely treat tonight. Here very shortly, our resident bard will be up on stage. Make sure you all show her some kindness. And then she's going to disappear.
You're of course going to
supposed to
follow
get my
barrels for the bottle. With the empty shot glass that you ordered.
I was just
Can I
saying.
flag the waitress now? What type of instrument does the bard play?
Skin flute.
I was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
I hope you know we're the same person, basically.
She plays the violin.
One version of flute.
similar to the lute?
I mean, a lute is a guitar kind of thing.
So
a
what I'm
violin.
hearing,
That
is
Purple is only made of 3
Anyways, so you're following her.
Hey, get my barrel for me.
So she's just going to other
He's a dwarf.
other tables.
if she's going, you said she was going to the back.
No, I said she
What I said.
disappears.
Oh, okay.
So she's walking around to other
So
tables.
he's going to the back then, looking for the bottle.
So he's looking for the
I'll go too.
bartender.
I want my barrel.
So you guys end up at the bar, and you come
My
to
barrel.
face Agnes, who is the owner and the barkeep. What can I do for you?
Get my
Well,
barrel.
so far I've gotten shots and I've asked for the bottle.
Ah,
At
yes,
this point,
yes.
Can I please have the bottle?
See, here in Dreams, we are legally only allowed to give you guys certain shots at certain times. It's very different from the nightmare realm. But
So what's the fine on that?
see, the fine on that is not something you'd want to pay.
Is that the heading?
Worse than that.
What is this?
No. They make you wish that death would come. They're very strict on a lot of things. We do get to party every now and then. You'll notice tomorrow we can do that. It will be fine. Today is one of those restricted times. We can serve you shots as we come about. You just need to be patient, and please, whatever you do, do not bug my wife. Otherwise, you'll wish for death too.
Let her know anytime she comes to the table to bring me a shot.
And another tankard.
Will do. And then he goes back to.
Tosses her, or them a couple of gold.
So then he goes back to wiping down the counters and getting other orders, as long as you guys are done with that. So, you two, you four, I need you to roll constitution checks.
Who for?
Not you.
The people who are drinking water.
Okay.
Roll a constitution against water.
Alright, you're still good.
You were very hydrated.
I am very
16 plus.
I am very sober here.
You're good, you're over 15.
Yeah.
Constitution check. Micah, did you roll?
Yeah, 19.
I have a +7 constitution. So
Jesus fucking Christ. You're not getting drunk anytime.
I'm also
I got an 18.
I say I'm like 7'6",
You're good.
as well as like 350 pounds.
Yeah.
15.
Huh?
Yeah, he rolled.
Hard to
He
use
rolled
15.
Are there any instruments on the stage?
No.
20?
24. I have a +7.
The 15 that you rolled for Constitution save?
We all see it when he does it. Well, the ones that are using D&D Beyond.
16, you're fine. Okay. Where's you going?
Sounds like.
Eating in the bathroom, I assume then?
It's the only one that's not there, so yeah.
Yep. As I hear.
Make my accomplishments the only difficult.
Alright.
Process of elimination.
So, after an hour has passed, you guys, as the hour is passing, you guys start to notice that there's some movement going on stage. A stool is brought out, the lights are being tested, a microphone is brought out. It's kind of being tested. And she comes through and you get another 2 shots of your whiskey. That totals, 5 now, right?
Yeah.
And she'll bring you another tankard as well. Do you two want anything else? Are you going to want another mead during this hour? Are you going to want another ale during the hour? Okay. So then, as the hour ends, you guys also notice that this place is getting more and more packed. More people are showing up. They're sitting at dinner tables. Up at the front, you see different couples kind of coming in and sitting together at the 2-person tables. You see, groups kind of not similar to you guys. They're not adventurers, but like friends and stuff coming in, and they're all sitting at tables, and they're all facing the stage. The lights flash, signaling that it's time, and the curtains now that had been shut are now opening. And on the stage, you see a red tiefling woman sitting on the stool with her violin. And she just begins to play. And this is like the best song you guys have ever heard. Ever.
Not bad. Not bad.
And you guys just continue. Are you guys gonna... Is there anything specific you guys want to do through the night?
Did you graduate with my freshman?
I can grab out...
Well, they played the clean version of... Well, it wasn't so clean once I started.
I will have a little annual season there with the tiefling on the stage. It's all cute little angel demon action.
Break out my party table here. Unless there's something you guys specifically want to do, I also have a roll table to find out what happens. Or we can do that after the wedding.
Should we go make sure that Brian is still out there?
I'm not going up to Brian's room.
I'll go.
If you lost,
Alright, so while the bard is playing, you're going to start to head upstairs.
I'm still going to be drinking.
Okay. Pardu, are you doing anything in particular? Just sitting there, eating, drinking. What are you doing?
I'm gonna start making my way towards the stage.
Okay.
Keep drinking.
Okay, so you're gonna get another ale.
I'll have another
No, wait, are the drinks paid for by Brian?
It's a total 7.
Yes, they're paid for by
Okay, and then are you gonna want another thing of the beer too, or the ale?
2 more.
Okay. Alright, back to you. Alright, so you're going all the way up. So you go up the stairs.
Sounds like a bad idea.
You notice that you can see the 10 different doors down the hallway. And then at the end of the other side of the hall is a spiral staircase. And that's what's going to lead you up to Brian's and Benjamin's room.
He literally told us not to go up there.
As you head up there, you notice that the door is shut. Are you gonna knock? Are you gonna... What are you gonna do?
That's not why.
I know, I'm in a dilemma.
You do hear some noises, some movement going on.
They're using the tail.
So, somebody's in there.
They're using the tail.
I really want to know. I'm just going in. I'm going to open the door.
Knock, knock.
That's what she says.
I'm just going in. I'm just going to go in. I want to know what's going on in there.
Oh, God.
I want to hear her describe this.
I think she's already red.
open the door, and you look around, and on the bed is a very nude Brian, but he does have some stuff. There's a rainbow tail, as he is on all fours. There is
What?
a unicorn horn strapped to his head. And he was in the middle of
This is a weird episode of My Little Pony.
screaming, "Oh, Daddy, I'm ready! Oh, what the hell are you doing in here? I told you guys not to come up here!" And he jumps into the air, and then he goes, "Wait a minute. Are you joining?" And he just stands there with his hands on his hips
Closes the door and
and
locks
his
it.
feet hip width apart. And then, as this is unfolding, out from the bathroom area comes the man that you had seen earlier with the very pale skin with the blue tinge. Upon closer look, you notice he has some seaweed green eyes, and he's got pointed ears. And again, he is very built. But at this point, all he has on is his unbuttoned hammer.
Make sure your pants on.
And that's... Do you have anything to say? What are you doing? Are you still in the doorway?
Told you it was a bad idea.
Give me a minute for processing.
Scissors.
Oh, Brian, you didn't tell me we were gonna be, entertaining tonight.
I don't know, it seems like something Brain would like.
Proceed. I'm just gonna take a steep corner and make sure nothing happens.
Kinky. Into cucking.
So you just want to watch? You don't want to participate?
No.
Why did you go up there? I don't
Where's
remember.
my
I don't
D20?
remember your name.
Ulyssean.
I might have known.
I need to roll some performance checks here. Oh, here, put this in your pocket.
Okay, I was like, what are you giving me?
The flash drive.
Shit, I did the fan art for it. So,
Why did he go up there? How many shots are you deep now?
7.
Oh,
I'm not
Brian.
sure how many tankers
Where
are.
are you at? Why are you not loading?
I would assume you're.
He's in the bedroom with Benjamin.
Well,
And
yes.
Lucian.
You listen.
Let's see, it says Ulyssean too, or however you spell it. It's not going well.
Apparently neither is your visit to the bedroom.
Apparently like being watched.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So they're going at it, and they're. I mean, you're pretty well scarred. I mean, but you're getting some new ideas at the same time. And every now and then you get a look from Brian that says that, and as he says, "This is what Serafina likes," and then he'll go and do something, and Benjamin just finds it kind of funny because, I mean, obviously he already knows Brian's personality, or And by the end of it, the two of them are working their way towards your lab.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Hey, this is your fault.
Stay out of it. You're not even here.
You're already right, I'm not there. There's a reason.
You would be a fun pole to climb.
I got my great ass right now. I'd be swinging. I'd be handsome, bitch.
What are you gonna do?
Wedding's canceled. What happened? Fucker got chopped.
Drops his pants.
I'm gonna leave. I got the tips I needed, so you know I'm gonna go.
You didn't get the tips
But
yet.
wait! You yes, you haven't gotten the tips that you really want. And okay, you're gone. So that's what happened during that hour for you. You're making your way up to the stage. What are you doing?
I might need a cigarette after that.
Are there any extra instruments on stage? No.
Skin fluted is that.
Listen, I'll play the violin, you play the skin flute. Well, I'm gonna just enjoy the show.
So you're just gonna stand by the stage and enjoy the show?
You can borrow my horn.
Can I borrow the horn and hop up on stage?
Sure. You're gonna have to roll performance though.
Totally.
This is going to go badly.
You never know until you try.
This is gonna be fun.
I'm gonna make it. You know, being in the monastery, I always wanted to perform.
You perform every time we battle, dude.
Oh god.
Oh god.
What is that?
7.
I'm not proficient with the horn, I'm proficient with the lute.
As you go to play the horn, the moment you blow into it even once, you get slapped across the face.
Who the fuck just hit me?
The tiefling who's trying to
Oh.
play and you're ruining her performance. And then she's gonna continue to play. Are you gonna do anything else?
I'm gonna lower my head and walk away from the stage. I have been discouraged.
Alright, so that's what happens to you during the hour. So you guys are legit just sitting there watching the show,
I'm
right?
drinking, yeah. I'm just pounding.
Go ahead and roll Constitution again.
20.
Sing karaoke. Cast wild magic. Accidentally release. No.
21.
I rolled a 20.
Alright, you guys are still doing okay.
Of course.
Okay, Micah, did you become a mute and like your board is your communication?
He has
Yeah.
issues.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, you know how I was having issues being able to speak the other day?
Oh.
He's
His turn.
Okay. Okay.
alright. So
I have a question though. Okay, so if he's got the unicorn tail, you know, like in, then how does it work? You know, do they rip that tail out first, or do they
In other
go
words,
at it
he's
with
the
the
one
tail
that's
in
doing
there? You know, or
I mean,
you know,
He's the one that's going at it.
they can, and it can stretch, and it doesn't mean that he's necessarily a top or a bottom. I mean, do you really want me to describe the entire scene to you?
The human asshole can stretch to 8 inches. It can fit 2 raccoons.
Okay. I was gonna say, was it something about raccoons? I heard something about raccoons.
Brian's working his way from a hamster to a raccoon.
We've moved on from gerbils.
Okay.
Continue.
So after that hour is over, The bard is done. And everybody's whistling and howling, and she goes to climb off stage. And what are you guys wanting to do for this hour?
I'm gonna buy her a drink.
I'm gonna come back downstairs
You ruled
with
it,
horror
Mother.
in my eyes. At the
One
same
person's
time,
emotionally
horror
scarred.
and fascination.
I know. One emotionally scarred, one mentally scarred.
I don't know what the hell happened.
Fascination, though, too. You should have seen some of that. There's some good ideas up there.
I think Yoder's just gonna finish his drinks and retire.
Sure.
He got a little beat up.
No.
Yeah, you guys still need your long rest, technically.
How am I full health?
You probably already did your full rest.
Ultimate 2-day points.
No, you're down to 1. You got flapped.
Oh, I'm down to 1.
Imagine
Okay.
she made you take 2 shit. What to do? You just look over.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
that's
shit,
right.
he's dead. Your fault. Hey, I'm gonna go back over and get the one.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the horn back to
Alright, so you're retiring after this hour. Are you going to do the same? Everybody else going to retire? You going to go practice?
I'm gonna go look for Sarah.
Just
Tina.
remember, this is all on video.
She's out there somewhere.
So you just gonna leave?
Yeah. Gonna go walk around outside and
Why are you-
contemplate my
Why are you
life.
mad?
Walk away. Okay, so everybody's heading to bed. You're walking around outside contemplating your life. Roll me perception as you do that.
D20.
And you rolled a nat 20.
You rolled a d12. That's the d20.
Oh shit. Sorry, I just the one I was playing with my hand. I just. Well, I'll go. No. I'll take back.
It's not a valid roll.
Fuck you, Christian.
You're welcome.
What is it?
13.
Not terrible.
I rolled a 0 on intelligence.
As you look up into the sky, you see a large, dark shape fly far, far, far up ahead of you. And you see that it had come kind of from the mountains, and it just kind of flew, and it circled, and then it flew kind of back. You're not sure what it was. It was too far away for you to tell, too dark for you to tell, plus the cloud coverage. Could have been anything. Could have been a crow. Could have been a large bird. Could have been a dragon. You don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, Michael Jordan's just flying around.
Air Jordan.
That's Michael Jackson. Aren't you glad Brandy's recording all this?
Michael Jackson would be funnier though.
I don't know, that combination.
Alright, you're going to bed too though, right, Micah? Or what are you doing for this hour? Okay.
I need less sleep than they do, you know. So.
Yeah, you're an elf. You just kind of meditate.
Yeah. Well, I guess I got nothing better to do. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go follow it.
Oh my god.
Um,
You're full of good decisions tonight.
That's miles. You're gonna be
yeah, that's.
Oh,
that's
you said
miles.
it went that far? I thought you said it came back
Like,
down
it
and then
flew.
went.
No, it came back around, as in it's flying. It flew. It went kind of around the city and went back towards where it came from.
So typically, if it's something big and you don't know what it is, you don't go after it.
white people. Every horror movie.
You'd be perfect.
So are you still gonna try and go? Cause
No, I
Okay.
thought you said it was close. I thought you meant it like
No,
came
no.
back down into that right there. Fine.
all right. So
We weren't coming to rescue you anyway.
They're just gonna leave me there. I'm just gonna leave it
I
there.
would.
He would, but I don't think Pardue would necessarily.
I'm dead asleep by now. I'm sawing logs.
Alright. Are you gonna do anything else with your night while they're sleeping? Or are you gonna go... Actually, since you two are both... I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the game. Since you two are both a level behind them, if you guys want to start utilizing some of your downtime, like spending a couple hours every night or whatever during your short rest to kind of train or learn in order to gain the extra level to match up with them, you can start doing that
Okay, I guess I'll just do that then.
during your evening.
Yeah, and then I'm assuming you're having them do the long rest.
Yes, they're doing a long rest.
So I can go long enough to do a short. Right?
You could do long nights because you only take 4 hours.
Or wait, you're right. My long is only 4.
Yeah, so then for the other 4 hours, you
Yeah.
can do
Whatever.
training.
You know
Yeah.
what I want.
So write
to
down
do.
that you did 4 hours of training. Just anywhere on your paper that you'll remember where it's at. I mean, you can look. I'm just saying anywhere on your paper. There's not a specific place for it. That's what I was
I'm
trying
just
to
gonna put it down right here.
A long rest actually only consists of 6 hours of sleep.
Well, there you go. You can still do 2 hours if you...
It is. Yeah, there it is.
So how many hours do you want to
Potato.
practice for the night? Your 2? Okay.
I'm not doing the same practicing he is, though.
No. After you guys get...
That's why I didn't have any game this time.
After you guys get a full, 24 hours of extra training, I'll let you guys level up. So keep track of that, so that way we can remember what's going on. And you'll have another opportunity, at least at some point today, to, or you should, depending on what happens. But, alright. So, none of you are hungover, luckily. And as you all arise, you wake up. I assume you go downstairs. Clerics, though, as soon as you guys wake up, you gotta do your thing. You've got to meditate when you wake up. So you guys do all that. As you guys, converge downstairs, you'll see that it's just Agnes there this morning. Miriam is not out and about yet. And he's at the bar getting stuff, preparing it for people coming in for breakfasts and stuff. And you will also notice that Brian is sitting there. For the 4 of you who have yet to meet him, you will also see Benjamin sitting next to him with his... And I actually got it wrong. His skin color is more turquoise, whereas his hair is more white with the blue tinge. I noticed it when I opened up his character sheet on D&D Beyond afterwards. So anyways, you will notice that there is actually they're not even sitting at the bar, they're sitting at a table, and the table is already spread with all kinds of different breakfast foods. There are rolls, there are sausage links, there are, different things, ham, eggs, everything for breakfast just kind of laid out on this table. And when they see, as you guys come in individually or whatever, they each bring you to the table, tell you guys can eat whatever you want. Agnes will come over. Do you guys want coffee or cider for the morning? Coffee. Coffee.
Is it hard cider?
No.
So whiskey.
Just
just give it to him so we don't have to listen to the bitch for the next hour.
I will give him some hard cider. What would you like, cider or coffee?
Coffee.
Okay, he comes back, he puts down the drinks, and then he walks away. Roll perception.
This is a very small coffee cup.
No, he brought you an entire pitcher.
Oh, thank God.
Let me hold it, I get some dinner expression.
Pinky out.
11.
Is this to see if he knows?
Yep, it's the best hard cider you've ever tasted in your life. All right. So, my lovelies, this is Benjamin. Anyways,
Insight check.
Maybe like we already know.
hey, how are you doing this morning? You know, he said you can join our bed anytime.
Aren't you guys cousins?
We're like third cousins twice removed, something like that. I mean, it's...
Sweet home
It's a complicated tree line. You know,
back it out.
just because he's a prince and I'm a prince and, yes, we do have family ties. Doesn't always mean anything. I think it can be related through marriage. Doesn't necessarily mean they're blood related.
No, we established we were blood related because isn't his mother my aunt?
No,
No?
no. The summer lady is your aunt.
Oh! I'm the wrong.
And then I said that the summer lady is actually a cousin of the...
Oh, hi. I'm back on face.
Anyways. So today, we're all gonna go to the shops and I need everybody to be on the lookout for a ring that looks very similar to the one that went missing. We cannot have my father know that it went missing.
That's your plan?
That is the plan, yes.
What did it look like?
It is a white gold ring with the moonstone in the middle, and it kind of looks like claws are holding on to the moonstone.
Pretty dope.
Good luck. I'm sure we're gonna find that out there.
Do you know of any craftsmen that are quick?
Maybe
Punch up in here?
maybe Adrix can do it, or that there's Hogar. He might be able to do it. I don't know. We're gonna go look, and I'm gonna need all of you guys to chip in, because you guys are the ones who fucking lost it to begin with.
Listen, if you hadn't got kidnapped, then this wouldn't have been a problem.
Can't you just call your
I
girlfriend
was
back
drunk.
Can't you just
Know
call your
your
girlfriend
limits.
back and, you know...
She is not my girlfriend.
I had like 7 tankards last night and here I am.
I'm sure Benjamin would have fun with it too.
Get more tolerance.
You guys have 7
We're all just degrading him now.
What did you say?
I'm sure Benjamin would enjoy time with her as well.
Oh, no. we don't get along. No.
You and Benjamin?
Benjamin, Benjamin and Serafina don't get along. There's some bad blood there. We don't need to speak of it. But anyways, let's get a move on. You guys can go wherever you would like. Just we got to meet back here before the sun sets, so that we can, do the wedding thing. The walking down the aisle and the whatnot. So, we will only be looking for about half a day, but you guys have more time. Just make sure that you are back by say 4 p.m. to be dressed and ready and be at the aisle by 6. And then him and Benjamin are going to walk out the door to go towards some of the shops. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go buy a new rapier.
So you're going to start to get ready to go. Are we all leaving?
Mhm.
Okay. So you guys want to go to the weapons area, clothing area? Where are you? I mean, there's all sorts of shops. The ones that stick out the most is the general store. There's a magic shop, a blacksmith. You notice that there's an odd-looking pet shop going on, and a potions shop. So, where to first? Pet shop. I knew you would be the one to go for it.
I'll go to the general store.
Are you guys gonna split the party?
I don't know.
Tell me to go somewhere else.
So we're splitting.
Let's split
Are
up.
we
and then
actually-
meet back here?
Are we actually splitting?
Let's
'Cause-
split up in an hour and meet back here.
Okay, so we end up at the pet shop first, since he wrote pet shop first. You want to go to the blacksmith. You said blacksmith as well, right?
It's a general store.
Oh, general store. So blacksmith, general store,
Like the blacksmith.
blacksmith.
Weapon or armor.
I
Any?
want to go to the magic shop.
Okay, so all right. So we're gonna stop at the pet.
None of us are doing what we need to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to the
So-
general store. I'll keep an eye out.
I also realized that I did not give any of you guys gold for completing any of the missions. I know that you have some stuff from one of the trips, but I don't know if you've ever actually cashed them in or what you did with them. And
I don't remember.
I don't remember if either of those two knew that you had taken that or what.
They both knew I had it.
Are you splitting it with them? Is that what the deal was?
What are you looking for? You got like another bag behind you too.
I remember going over how much each of it cost last time, but I didn't know if you had actually sold it or anything yet.
I don't think we ever said whether we actually did or didn't.
So we'll do 1,000 coins for getting back the nighttime one. So that was the one with all of you guys. So each of you get 1,000. We'll say 500 for the other 3 who had done the other mission. And then we'll say Brian tossed in another 500 gold this morning to give you all another 500. So you guys have 2,000 and you have 1,500.
I believe we're going off gold standard, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't we just put that into like party
Party
money?
fund.
Yeah.
So the
1,530.
Hello?
Really bringing that
That's
to
what I-
your character.
No,
figured
We know
school.
classes at Fairfield Schools on Friday, November 5th, to confirm the delivery of this message. The delivery of...
Okay.
I was curious to hear the rest of that, but I doubt they'd
Yeah, it was
automate.
It was done. That's why it said to push.
yeah,
Oh,
Zero
okay.
for-
from the message.
Okay. So,
Yeah, see?
Okay,
alright, put.
Oh, my
so
foot.
that's in the party
There's
fund.
3 rubies, 1,000 to 5,000.
So my suggestion for the party fund would be using it on like things that you guys can put into,
Oh my God. Hold on.
you know, like the potions or into something.
Right in my ankle.
Whatever.
My foot's asleep, but then my ankle's not. I had my leg crossed like this, and I had my foot all cocked to the side, so. Quit judging me, Christian.
All right. So, in the pet store, you walk in, and behind the you see different cages and things of that nature, you see some random plants, and then you just see, like, cages and aquariums, and it's just kind of all stacked around in this tiny, like, mystical Chinese store. That's what I gotta go with. Behind the counter, there's a counter, and inside the counter you see a bunch of tiny eggs just kind of laid out. And behind the counter is a half-orc male with some lime green skin and jet black hair, just kind of chilling on the counter. Well, with his arms like this, kind of. And as you guys walk in, he kind of perks up and he says, "Hello! Oh, welcome to my shop. What can I interest you in today?" We've got rats. We've got this lovely crow over here. We've got our little kitten over here. We've got a snake. The bat just kind of hangs around. I mean, if you really want the bat, you can take the bat. And then he gestures to the case below. We have the mystery eggs, which is what this shop is actually known for.
Much for an egg.
50 gold pieces for the egg. You want an egg? Go ahead and roll me a d20.
So what's the loot drop percentage here?
Should see if we can buy a loot.
This is a pet shop.
It's one of the like 8 shops that we're going to.
Yeah, that's what I was going to look for.
Seven?
In the magic shop.
Oh, gods. What did I do to myself? What did I do to
What is
myself?
our new companion?
Oh, well, we got ourselves
Well,
a
nothing
dragon.
right now.
That's an
So you get an egg. Right now they are all very small. This one is kind of a army green. It's a little bumpy. He hands it to you. Make sure you minus your 50 gold. He hands it to you and he says, "So, the way these work is the more you want the creature that comes out to obey or to listen, you have to attune to the egg. You must spend time with the egg, nurture the egg. Most eggs, I gotta give him a voice. He's a half orc. Most eggs decide that, after about 24 hours, they will hatch. So make sure that during that 24 hours, you are taking care of the egg." I mean, if you really want to eat it, you can, but I don't think it would be very tasty. Alright. You said you're buying an egg?
I want an egg, and I need a pen.
Roll a d20.
D20, roll. I got a 15.
What did I do? 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 What did I do?
It's either good or bad.
Without my best
Oh my god!
I want one too then.
Oh my god. I just broke my
Oh,
game.
bad.
Okay!
Oh, no, that's not what I thought it
Are you looking?
was. Huh?
No, we rolled.
Oh.
I was looking at this and it looks like a 2, but it's actually a 9.
50 gold.
She read the 9.
So wait.
You get a little egg.
If I
He
get
tells
500 on eggs, I can have an army.
Army.
we limit one egg per person.
Yay! I want the bat.
You want the bat as well as the egg?
I'm gonna take the bat.
Or do you just want the egg? Or do you not want the egg
You
anymore?
can't reach
Oh no,
for
I
that.
want the egg.
Okay. So he hands you the egg, and you get this. You get kind of like an odd colored egg, and it's tiny as well, and it's just. Again, you must attune to the egg, and if you want
So
to
what do you mean by attune? Just carry it with me?
carry it with you, hold
I'm
it,
putting it
love
in my
it,
beard.
play with it. You're putting it in your beard, okay?
I'm
Anybody
going to
else
nurture
getting an
it.
egg?
Two
You're gonna
dogs.
get an egg. Do you want a pet?
Or a snake.
You're gonna buy a snake instead of an egg?
Or a snake.
Okay, well.
Is that Matt from Wuhan?
Okay, fine. I'll
I
buy
can
an egg
re-roll if
and a
you want.
snake.
Oh, wait, do you actually want the bat?
I can reach up and grab it for you.
Yeah, I want the bat. I want a pet bat.
15 gold pieces for
I
that.
thought you said you could just take the bat.
I said if you really want it, and does it look like I'm just here to give out things for free? I'm a shop, I need the money.
It's not flying so well now.
That's the cheapest one in here. I'm basically handing it to you for free anyways. 15 gold pieces, come on.
Alright, I'll do that.
Okay.
Just put it in your backpack.
No, he's going in my beard.
Now, pets that you purchase, you probably want to keep them somewhere safe until they are very friendly with you. I suggest feeding them to be friendly. That's just how I've perceived it. I don't know.
Just give it beer, it'll be fine.
Give a pat people. Call them.
Anyways, okay. Roll me a d20.
17.
I like this one.
Oh god, is it gonna be Kitty like Grimace has?
That would be hilarious.
So he's gonna give you a speckled egg. Tell you the same thing he told everybody else. He's gonna give it to you in kind of like a case. Don't crush it, but make sure you spend lots of time with it. This one likes to sing. If it's the same as the rest of them that have kind of come at this kind of egg. So if you try singing to it. What would
-9.
9?
I'm gonna laugh if mine just like a little fucking kitty. And you got this big
This
ass
one's
barbarian.
perfect for Yodor.
In our other campaign, we got a barbarian that has a pet mouse. That got nicknamed Kitty.
You get this one's a little bit smaller than the rest of the eggs that you've gotten. It's kind of a grayish color, and it seems very.
It's a Pokemon egg.
It's a Jigglypuff.
It feels a little more.
Which is clearly.
Yes,
Leathery.
yes. And so he gives you that,
It's obviously a
and
ditto.
does the same thing that he says to everybody else.
I want mine to be a ditto.
Are you gonna actually get an egg, or do
I'll
you just
get
want
an
the egg?
egg.
You don't have to.
I'm
You want
getting an egg now!
it- Roll a d20.
16.
It's gonna be something with a rainbow tail.
Oh my god!
I hope not. Because then I'll never live that down.
You guys are
Supposed to know about it!
Too bad.
Nobody knows about it.
We will now, so. Okay, we already know about the tail.
Oh, this one's so much better.
How can it be better than that? It would torment her the rest of the day.
Is my snake gonna eat it?
Is that a snake?
No, this might actually eat your snake. Okay,
It's 50, right?
he gives you a
It's 50.
white egg. Plain white egg. It's a little bit larger than the rest of them, but not by a lot. And he just hands it to you, tells you the same thing as everybody else, and then he goes and what type of snake you want here? We've got this black one. He likes to wrap around things. We got this one over here that's kind of brown and stripy. He likes to bite things. Preference?
Big snake? The rappy snake. Give me the black snake. I'll take the black snake.
So he takes out this black snake. It's probably a foot long at this point.
So the Proctor, you get to Glock it.
And he puts it into a little box that looks like it's magically enchanted to look like a little forest. And he clamps it shut,
Pokemon
and
egg.
he hands it to you.
That's what I take it as.
So like I told the other one, make sure that you feed it, pet it, you know, get it comfortable with you, or it might just run the fuck
I'm
away.
gonna have to look into that. If you grabbed it, were you gentle with the
He's gonna
bat?
be my battle companion.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I was researching.
I've not seen any of these animals fight. They're all kind of wimps, let me be clear.
I gotta.
Maybe you should get him some armor. He'd be very cute to see a snake in some armor.
How much
Would
is
I
the
have to
snake?
roll to check to see if my bat's alive? Because the
I reached
Goliath
up and
grabbed
grabbed
it.
How much
And
is
remember,
my
I made the
snake?
comment about it's not flying so well now.
Roll me a D for odds it's alive, evens it's dead.
It's my veggies.
Yes.
How much is my damn snake?
You
4.
said evens, it's dead.
Your snake is also $50 or 50 gold. What?
Evens, it's dead.
Even it's dead.
It's literally the
We
parakeet
didn't even
from
make it
fucking
out
Dumb
of the
and Dumber.
shop. We didn't even make it out of the shop, and it's dead.
We are Dumb and
But
Dumber.
I'm dumber.
You sold a dead parakeet to a blind kid.
Oh my god. I'm
I paid the dude 15.
I don't know what I'm
Maybe
doing.
fucking money back.
Maybe you can return it.
Hey, you
It
would
really
take what I
depends
got.
on how much you guys actually pay attention to these eggs, and I will be paying attention, so. Alright,
I take mine as a Pokemon egg.
as you guys are done, he'll wave you goodbye.
I want my refund. The bat's dead.
Fine, I can do that. And he hands it over, and then he picks up the poor bat, and he's like,
I will take 5 gold. I will let
does
you
the
keep
snake want the bat?
Never mind that. I'm keeping the 15 gold apiece.
Free food.
I'm still holding my egg like this.
So the snake ate the bat.
Now it's got the Rona.
Shouldn't you roll animal handling to see if it bites first instead of
Actually, yes, that's a very good. Roll an animal handling to see what happens when you
I feel like I got a 2.
feed the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so roll.
Roll D20.
19.
Yeah, it eats it, and it doesn't eat your hand.
What?
Yeah, it's the +2. She added it.
Yeah, I had a 17.
Thank you. Okay. So next we are, as you guys are walking, you come across the blacksmith. He's out. He's got this big open forge, and you can see him. He is also a half orc.
No.
The half orc is also a lime green with dark hair. He looks very similar to what you just seen at the pet store.
I'm just gonna hold my egg like this the whole time.
Gonna hold the egg. Are you gonna sing to the egg? Or are you gonna do
Oh,
anything
yeah,
with the
I
egg? Same with the rest of you guys. Are you guys gonna actually like stroke the egg, pets the egg?
I've been petting my egg. Have you not seen me over here pet my egg? I just gave it a kiss.
I probably should.
Loving
much
it,
like-
caressing it.
I probably should keep it in
Have
the
it
box.
tucked in. My beard.
Keep it in the box, but sing to it.
So I'm just continually singing.
So that mine's tucked in my beard, so while I'm walking and smoking, I smoke these.
Okay.
Keeping it
Keeping
warm.
it warm.
All
I
right.
just see
So
this guy singing to an egg.
you see another half orc, like I said, and he's hammering away at one of the things. And as you guys walk up, he stops and he goes, "Oh, what can I get for you?"
How'd you get here?
Wait, where are we at?
What do you mean? How did I get here?
Did we say we're at the
That's
blacksmith?
racist.
Yes, you're at the back.
Oh, I need a new rapier.
What do you mean? How did I get here?
Weren't you just over there?
Oh, you mean at the pet shop? That's my brother Brutus. I'm
You
Holgar.
forgot your name?
I'm Hogar. What can I get you? You said rapier.
I need a rapier.
Now are you wanting a special rapier? I've got some that have been made and enchanted already. I've got plain rapiers. What can I get for you?
Whatever that one right there is, you know.
No, I'm
Finesse.
literally holding it like this.
Yes, but are you wanting a magically imbued one so that does more damage, or are you wanting just a plain rapier?
So I wouldn't crush it.
I'll just take that.
I'm just
what I
holding it
have.
like this.
So just a plain
Just a
rapier.
plain rapier, please.
That would be 25 gold pieces, and you can have this one here. And he just kind of gives you this rapier.
I mean, yeah, if I stick it in another black blob, I don't want it to be a magic.
That's true. But like I said, the magically imbued ones will give you more damage in the long run.
Like you can get a +1 rapier, which literally all that does is it adds a +1 to your attack roll.
I mean, I get, okay, fine.
I mean, you can do
fine.
both. I'm just.
Just give me one of each.
You want a +1 or a +2?
+2.
Okay, the +2 is going to be 150.
Okay, where do I write that down at? Oh wait, I got, just
Actually, I've
right
already
here.
got the enchanted one.
Yes.
Magic shop.
2.
Enchantments and magic stuff.
I've
There you
got
go.
one that's got
And
one.
then, but then I have
It's a +1.
I
times
need to
2.
find a ring for my.
Well,
Yeah.
it'll be okay.
I need
Just
to find
leave
a
it.
magical
We
power.
understand.
What you got for shields?
What do we have for shields? What are you looking for?
Wait, how
A
much
shield.
was that? 150?
Something to protect.
Grab shield on a backpack to protect egg.
That's what I wrote down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this going. Like, he just, like, loves the egg.
I mean,
He's,
I'm
like,
looking for something.
in love with the egg.
Yeah, I got in the air.
Roll dexterity. Drops egg.
Yeah,
No.
I'm looking for,
Jed.
I'm looking for sentinel.
I
That's what
don't.
I'm looking for.
I don't think I'm
So
gonna
maybe
drop
I can
the
be a
egg
little
since the
higher
box
up
is, like,
than
really
this.
small. It's literally like this. It's like right here.
You just,
I'm
with
holding
you, it would just fit in egg.
I'm holding it on all 4 sides. Got a good cradle on it.
If you've got hand
Is a shield
you can just-
armor or is it weapon?
Shield is
I believe it's listed under armor.
It is. It is listed by armor. Alright, so
Can't do it. Can't do that either.
which thing can't you do first?
you want the sentinel shield?
Oh, Randy and his eyebrow thing.
This?
So he has a sentinel
Then-
shield,
We're gonna get
a
this on camera.
shield of expression, shield of far sight, shield of missile attraction, a +1 shield, and a
Sounds very
+2 shield.
counterintuitive.
That sounds counterintuitive.
Second one, expression.
Expression.
Guys, don't worry about
The front of this shield is shaped in the likeness of a face. While bearing the shield, you can use a bonus action to alter the face's expression. The shield is made from wood or metal and is carried in one hand. Wielding a shield increases your armor class by 2, and you can benefit from only one shield at a time.
You'll go sentinel because I don't see how that. Other than just having a face, I can change.
Just realized that. Yeah, I just have a nat 17 armor class. I don't have a shield or any armor. Well, I would actually take a hit to my armor class if I put on armor. 'Cause that's how Goliaths work.
Good idea what I have a blacksmith make a sturdy metal loop.
I thought you were going to talk about the cock ring.
I mean, I could probably. Let's see, I'm looking to either find the magical cock ring or have one made.
Wait a minute.
So
What type of weapon is that?
we will say that it is
Martial.
about
I can get a
300
halberd.
gold coins.
Oh, I can get one of these and have a 15-foot reach.
Was anybody else looking
Yes.
for anything with the blacksmith? He has the armor, and he has armor and weapons.
Does he have a halberd?
It's a halberd. I mean, I can
You
look
do
it up.
not need a halberd as a goddamn barbarian.
I am gonna do
The halberd is pulled with
Hold
a
on, I got to
it's
put
like
it in
a
my
whole
pocket,
axe
otherwise it's a
forearm
piece.
weapon.
And I'm stuck.
No, he does not have that.
It's an even longer great axe.
It's not helping, Mike. My
increases his
phone is
reach to
literally like
10
in
foot.
between.
No, 15.
Oh, good lord.
15.
The only reason yours was increased to 15
Thanks for your help.
You're right.
was because you are a bugbear.
I have a bugbear on the other one.
And he's already been told it does not go above 15.
Because
Because as a
technically, with my bugbear
Bugbear
and having
with
pole
polearm
arm,
master.
I can eventually get 35-foot reach.
He does not have a halberd.
Picture all the way over there.
Either way.
It's already 15.
So, the answer to that is no. Anybody else looking for anything weapon-wise or armor-wise? Austin's not, because Austin can't wear armor.
We
I
want
mean,
a cocktail.
yeah. So yeah, would a cockring technically count as armor?
And you're not going to find that at a blacksmith shop.
I mean, it seems like the perfect place to ask.
I guess I should have added a fucking toy shop to my list. Jesus, guys.
Could find a miniature.
I'm sure you can probably just ask
Bracer.
Brian.
Yes, I do have bracers at the blacksmith, which I think Austin can technically wear bracers.
I think he already
I don't
clarified
think
that.
they're-
Yeah, I got gauntlets.
You
Oh.
know, you put the gauntlet on your dick.
See, that's what I was wanting to figure out was, transfer.
Just put the gauntlet on his dick. Oh no.
Anyway. Are you taking a smoke break?
I need to plug it in.
Or the computer?
No, this. Oh, and maybe the computer too. Want to take a break?
Yeah, let's take a stop. If you guys think the blacksmith.
Oh, that's a good idea. Hey, you're not supposed to give us hints,
They're allowed to give us hints.
is she?
If they want
I mean,
to.
I already did say maybe Hogar or Adrax. And you guys are talking to Hogar. So.
You be able to do a rush order?
I'm just singing to the egg.
I'm just
A
patting
rush order? What do we need a rush order for?
a ring.
Is there a
No.
specific ring?
It needs to look like really good.
It would
Has
Royal
to have-
quality.
if you were
Has to
like-
have a
you look-
moonstone.
No,
I could probably make you a setting, but I don't have the equipment to make the gem, obviously.
Okay, well, where do we find a moonstone?
I would say either the magic shop or the general store. You can check at the magic shop with Adrax or the general store with... I did not give the general store person a name. Somebody give me a name.
Alice.
Belvedere.
Alice
With
Belvedere.
Alice. Alice Belvedere. Okay. Or you can check the general shop with Alvis Belvedere.
Great job, guys.
We'll just throw both in there.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
But, if I rush this, it's gonna probably be a pretty penny.
And what is you're considering a rush? Because we need it by tonight.
We need it by 4 o'clock.
This is a super rush.
Isn't it like 8:30 in the morning?
It's at this point probably closer to like 9:30, 10, but
Giving him 6 hours.
6 hours to make a ring.
Yes.
It's only like that big.
Of royal quality.
It's only like that big.
This is really gonna exactly. The smaller the item, the more detail you actually have to pay attention to.
Brian's paying.
Brian's paying. Brian's paying? You want me to make the royal ring?
Uh-huh.
I said royal quality.
There have been some mishaps, and we need a replacement.
I'm gonna do it now.
And don't
we
forget-
fucked off.
And don't forget to add that extra 100 gold to your thing for your silence.
Yeah.
Ah,
I should get on the
Well.
character.
I'm not going to ask extra of Brian. I would be asking extra of you. First, I will start with the setting and get it ready. You will need to get a moonstone and bring it here. There's no way that just don't let anybody look close at it. I will do what I can by memory of what the pictures I have seen and hope it goes well.
Something can be hilarious. Like, I just went, it needs
And
to
it
look
will
like
be
this.
well, it'll be made with it'll be made with iron instead of gold.
Wait. What if I give you some gold coins to melt down?
It's white.
Down to 8 gold.
Just paint it. It'll be fine.
I will have to negotiate with Brian. If you see Brian, make sure he stops by here.
Okie dokie.
He needs to be back here by the time you bring me the moonstone.
Okay. Does anybody know where Brian is?
We'll run into it.
All right. Okay.
Alright.
Like it'll hurt.
So you guys are moving on
Runs into
down
you.
the road.
You don't want to end it down there.
And the next stop is the general store with Miss Alice Belvedere. You see a human lady behind the counter. She's probably mid-20s. She's got blonde hair. I'm just gonna go with it.
Blue dress.
Blue dress with a white apron on. Not a white ruffle, but with a white apron on, and she's standing there stocking some shelves.
Blonde hair with a little blue bow in it.
Blue is red.
And this place has things like ropes, pillows, bedrolls.
Black.
Kind of place for Brian.
What are we looking for?
I'm looking for two things. A loot.
Ah, you would like to acquire a loot? I've got one in the back. Do you want to look at it?
Sure.
Black.
So she goes to the back. And
Black in the back.
No.
You're right.
she brings out a loot, a wooden loot. It doesn't look fancy. It doesn't look. It's just a loot.
You can make it fancy.
I can make it.
Oh.
It would be 50 gold pieces.
Okie dokie.
Loot is yours.
We need a moonstone.
Do you perhaps buy gems?
I do not buy gems.
Okay.
I would suggest going and seeing Ajax. He's the one who would buy the
I have a feeling
gems.
his voice
Ah.
first thing we do
Large
is
quantities of
ugly,
money with
but
the gems.
really good.
He would be your guy. As far as buying a gem,
He's just been saying
again,
this the entire
Ajax
time.
would be your guy. He
Keep the
is
tune going when he's talking.
in charge of the magic shop just down the road.
I like it.
Do you guys need any other equipment? Do you
Do
guys
I
need
talk to
food rations? Do you guys need flint? Any
Right.
random ass item that's just an everyday item that you can think of that you guys might need along the way?
Go ahead and get a bundle of for it. I'm looking for tinder, flip, chains, and rations for the group.
Okay. We'll call that about 150 gold pieces. And you're just gonna want to take that out of the. Okay. Alright.
Convert it over from gems. I'll take it out. Take it out and add it from
Well, you guys have a wonderful day! And she just goes back to.
You've been stroking me this whole thing. And I've been singing this entire time. Literally just walking around. Just...
What are we singing?
I don't know the song.
What are we singing?
I'm
Are you singing that TikTok song? Ba-da-dum-bum-bum-bum, or whatever the fuck it is where they do that.
I was thinking of the one I can count.
Oh yeah, there's that one too. I like that one better.
Yes.
That's all I can picture his character doing.
Oh, I can count to 1, 2. I can count to 2, 3. I can count to 3, 4. I can count no more.
Just been running, just walking around screaming that.
You just step back in. Oh, almost forgot. You sell tobacco?
Huh?
Tobacco? My pipe?
Yeah.
You want to give me a couple bundles? Or bags
Yeah,
or whatever?
25 gold pieces. Alright. The next shop is the magic shop.
Yay.
It's this tiny little shack looking thing. And you guys almost walk by it because of how tiny it is. And it just says Adrex Shop. Just kind of in a tiny scroll hanging on the door. Like a little thing that just hangs on the door. As you walk in, you notice that it is bigger on the inside than the outside.
What are you fucking...
And yes, you just instantly get this magic. And on the opposite side of the room, you see a young male with red scales and horns
Asmo?
coming out. No. But yes, you're on the right track. It is a red dragonborn manning the counters. What?
Our magic shop has a green dragon.
I thought it was fitting because you know like they like to collect shit. So
That's why I went with one too. Yes, Balazar's Eldritch and Sorcerer.
And then there's something in Draconic on there too.
That's exactly the same thing, only in Draconic.
Oh.
so as you guys walk in and he sees you, oi, what can I get for you today?
That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting the materials.
So,
We need a moonstone.
A moonstone.
Is that spray paint?
And what exactly are you doing with this moonstone?
Does that matter?
Not in particular, but I'm not in particular. I'm not particularly fond of selling. I can't keep an accent today. I'm not particularly fond of selling my gems, ma'am,
Do we have
sir,
another folder?
sir.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. That's right, we don't.
So I need to do first thing. Do you? I was told you could possibly buy gemstones.
Depends on the gemstones.
So he'll lay out 3 rubies, 5 sapphires, and the pearl.
And its eyes are just gleaming. Yes, yes. I will give you 5,000 for the lot.
Or a moonstone.
No.
No. We're currently talking about,
I don't remember how much I told you, so how much did I tell you?
well,
Seriously?
there is
No.
min-max.
I don't care about if he's not getting money. I just want the moonstone.
I mean,
No,
3
this is the
readings,
fact of our
minimum
group
3
getting
grand,
money or not.
Maximum of 5 grand.
Oh, I
so
care less about the
15
group too. You know.
Don't worry, Kevin cares.
You've got a trust fund.
So that's
I don't
minimum
know what's
1,000,
Yeah.
I just
or
kinda get
minimum
thrown in with you guys.
3,500.
I started with 2 goals.
And what was the pearl?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you're living
Maybe
fancy.
something we
No,
had
that
to
over. I had like
figure out, but it
15
seems like it was
not
gonna be like
14
another
now.
500 or something maybe.
So we'll
Oh,
just say
yeah.
it's another 500.
But I've
So
been singing for this entire time.
I mean, 5,000's not a bad deal. What are you? So I guess this is where you guys need to start talking.
Where'd you get those?
Well, remember these are here. One thing I am looking for is a bag of holding.
Oh, I've got plenty of bags holding.
How much are you?
That's a good idea, but no.
Hey, it's a way to keep things neat and tidy.
Honestly, we don't want any black holes opening. I went back to the fucking
Take me to BB, chief 2 bags of
blacksmith. What the hell?
A cloak of patches.
A cloak of...
I don't know if that's the right term for it.
I'll look. That was one of them.
It's that one. Or
What? What are you doing?
Washing the cup. Every time the table shakes, it kind of clicks. Yeah, it's not doing it now. That I move it.
Hello?
of course it's not. It's listed on D&D.
Would help if I was
Rub
wrong.
of useful items, I guess. What then? Well, I guess that's a good perspective. Never mind, that's a wonder side.
Yeah. Okay, anyways. The bags
Bag
of
of
holding.
and you were beginning to discuss the whatever.
So how about 5,000 for all of those gems and the moonstone?
And the moonstone. Okay. And how much would you charge me for that?
We've got grand bags of holding, we've got discount bags of holding, we've got fun bags of holding. Just depends on what you're looking for. You want a fun bag of holding? That's about 100 gold pieces.
With the brand. What did you got for me?
That'll get you 200 gold.
And if it can hold up to how much?
I don't know how much. What bags of holding can hold.
Shit. 800 pounds.
I can look here.
Or 1,500 before they rip.
Actually, I can't look. We haven't added this one.
One of you has them.
It should be.
Oh. Hold up to 500 pounds.
500.
So it holds 500 pounds.
I'm gonna do that.
Alright, so you want a bag of holding. So you now have a bag of holding. And anybody else wanting anything here? Anybody else need a bag of holding? Are you guys just gonna do a group bag of holding?
Don't I have one of those?
No. You have a regular bag. A bag of holding lets you hold lots of stuff, but only carries like 15
We're
pounds.
at the magic shop.
Okay. Got any magical cock rings?
Let's stick with the bags of holding at the moment. Are we just doing a group bag of holding? Micah, group bag of holding. Cough once for yes, cough twice for no.
Yes.
Okay. So then you can just take that out of the group fund. Do you want one of your own? Or are you good? You're good. Okay. So if you guys look around, he does also have different amulets. He has a random broom off to the side, just kind of hanging by one of the shelvings with a little price tag. He's got a row of cloaks.
Visibility.
He's got some jugs lined up.
We're how much beer these can hold.
You want a magic? You want a magic cock ring? What are we going to do with a magic cock ring?
Put it on its cock.
Put it on the
Now, what is the magic cock ring gonna do to your cock?
Make it harder.
Make it harder. Oh, so you want something to add a +1 to your hard-on?
Yes.
That would be 100 gold coins.
How many you got in stock?
Since this is a very special item, and I'm only giving it to you for 100 gold coins, I would suggest that you just stick with the one.
Okay. Do we want to know?
And he's just gonna go like this and hand you this kind of weird looking circular rubber thing with suction cups on the inside of it.
Yeah.
Adding tentacle porn to your list of things here.
Alrighty.
Anybody looking at anything? I did all this research for this magic shop and nobody's looking at anything. What about you? Do you need some extra sneaky stuff? Like a new cloak?
Puts it on.
Magic cloak?
That would be funny.
What?
Yeah, there's
I don't know what kind of stuff's in this magic shop.
Boots of
So
elven kind would be something to look for because it makes your footsteps. Something.
yeah, and then there's also the cloak of elven kind that'll do something too.
okay, I'll
That one's attunable. Required attunement.
Cloak of elven kind.
Sure.
While you wear this cloak with its hood up, perception checks made
Would be good for me.
to see have disadvantage, but you have advantage on stealth checks to hide. The boots.
Bracers plus one.
I mean, my stealth is already a plus
I can't do
10, so
Bracers are not armor.
What are they?
They are one of those weird.
I mean, do I really need to go better than plus 10 on my stealth?
They don't. Do they have
That's
an attack?
totally up to you.
Well,
I mean, we go better on that.
you know,
It's
add
like I
to
never
your AC,
fail,
it's got like
like,
a plus
ever.
one, plus two. But
There's
the bracers themselves
the amulet of
considered. For,
Well, the thing I'm concerned with is if I add it, it docks my AC.
have you added bracers?
the amulet
Pure
of health. It's a rare item.
That's separate.
Your constitution score is 19 while you wear the amulet.
Anything else?
There's amulet of proof against detection and
Oh no.
something here.
It has started bleeding.
I don't know what the rest of it is, but while wearing the amulet, you are hidden from divination magic. You can't be targeted by such magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors.
I don't even know.
Amulet of the drunkard. The amulet smells of old ale-stained wood. While wearing it, you regain 4d4 plus 4 hit points when you drink a pint of beer, ale, mead, or wine. Once the amulet has
Seems like
restored,
something Yodor needs to buy.
What?
it can't do so again until next dawn.
What about my kind?
Either one of us would be good
Did you
for
say
it.
that that amulet would be good for you?
Amulet of Doran kind?
No,
Drunkard.
the drunkard.
Oh, of the drunkard.
There's the clockwork amulet, which would be good for you, Megan. Copper amulet contains tiny interlocking gears that is powered by magic from whatever, a plane of clockwork predictability. A creature that puts an ear to the amulet can hear the faint ticking. When you make an attack roll while wearing the amulet, you can forego rolling a d20 to get a 10 on the die once used. This property can't be used again until next dawn. So basically, like, if you know what the hit point or what the AC is of your enemy, like you're paying attention and you go, oh, it's only a 15, and you know you have a plus 7 to hit, you can just say, I got a 10, so that's a 17, so I automatically hit it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Wait, what? Say that again.
With this amulet, once per day, you can say that you rolled a 10 instead of rolling. So then you would automatically hit if you know.
That's not gonna work against my girlfriend.
It's not going to work against
No,
girlfriend,
that's not good enough.
but it'll work against other enemies. Your girlfriend is not the only enemy in the game.
No, but if I'm stealthy enough, I can just do this. I'll probably die.
And those are about the only amulets in there. Let's see. What kind of rings do we have? Do you know of any magic items Purdue wants? We got the alchemy jugs that can turn water into pretty much any liquid.
Get that?
Movable rod.
Huh?
Movable rod.
Could what?
A movable rod.
An immovable rod?
How would you bring it with you?
There's a bag of beans.
Even in the boys' 3 a.m. looking for beans.
This is supposed to be rings. Why are we... Oh, that's why we've got wondrous items. The fuck? I just want... Alright, so we've got a band of loyalty, so you die when you reach 1 hit point automatically. The rare ring of animal influence, the rare ring of evasion, rare ring of feather falling, free action. I don't know about that one. Ring of jumping, ring of mind shielding, ring of obscuring, ring of swimming, ring of truth telling,
I don't need that.
ring of shared suffering.
Definitely don't need that.
Come in linked pairs if you possess the mark of the. Oh, no, we don't have any mark of the sentinel. Ring of water walking, ring of warmth.
I don't even know what would be good for my character. I could play all that to know.
Randy, you got any suggestions for anybody since they're all stumped on what they may or may not want?
I haven't been playing long enough to even know how to.
No, I already told him a +1/+2 brace would probably be good. For them a little higher AC. Well, I guess he's already got decent AC, but
I've got 17, but my question is with bracers.
Randy told me to get the boots, but I mean,
Bracers don't go
I
against
already
your
got a
unarmored.
10 plus 10 stealth, so I really need more stealth.
we're always going for stuff.
What's your
The
stealth
biggest thing is
modifier?
that one. What it does is it gives you advantage on stealth
What, my
checks.
number?
Yeah.
10.
Jade's got an 11.
So what that does, the boots of elvenkind and the cloak, respectively to their ways, it will give you advantage on stealth checks. It doesn't make your stealth checks higher. It will allow you to roll twice and take the higher of the two rolls.
Take another action to turn it over. Anytime anybody enters
Okay.
15 foot
I got all this money to spend, just give me them.
anytime
What?
Somebody
Boots of
somebody
elvenkind.
within 5 foot that is not me. I would
And a cloaky. Cloak.
It's the ultimate defense.
What's the animal ring? Is that gonna help me with my egg? And my snake.
I don't know. Let me go back to the ring.
My snake that's been sitting in his box
So just the
since,
bracelet,
you know,
yeah.
he ate a bat and I haven't touched him since.
Good magical life.
This ring has 3 charges and it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. While wearing the ring, you can use an action to expend one of its charges to cast one of the following spells: Animal Friendship, Fear, and Speak with Animals.
Oh my god, that would be perfect.
Give me it.
Wish there was a ring of psychic resistance.
That is going to be 800 gold coins.
Oh my god!
It is a rare item. Okay, you got it. I don't know what the boots are. You want a tentacle rod? We're gonna get some tentacle hentai here.
Again,
And you can use this, like, as your character.
That's cool.
It is made by Drow. I wonder why.
Well, that's cool. Mental spell resistance.
also, how much would
That one's a rare one as well, so that's 800. If that's what you want.
I can talk to animals now.
So can I.
how much would 5 potions of healing and 3 creators?
That's a race thing.
I don't have potions. You've got to go to the potion shop.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Okay.
Micah, did you want that? Are you gonna do it? Okay. Add it to your stuff. You said immovable rod, right?
Let's see. Maybe I should get the ring of psychic resistance, and then when I'm raging, I'm resistant to everything.
That one's an uncommon, so that one would be. What did I say the last uncommon one was 300 gold coins.
I would love those. So. The ring of psychic resistance would be lit. Because then if I raged, I would
He'd have
literally
nothing. Like you could hit him with without being resistant.
nothing to have one of those, do you?
Literally, with that totem of the bear, the only
What
thing
is it? An amulet or a ring?
Ring of psychic resistance.
It'd be an expensive ring anyway.
No, it's not listed in my stuff, so I would assume.
It's gotta be rare, higher.
I guess all of this stuff is. If I had this type of belt, I could get a 30 strength.
That one's wondrous.
I'm not gonna try.
Nobody's gonna
Belt
look
of
at
giant strength.
Nobody's gonna look at the broom.
I don't think anything can make me fly. Besides, I'm waiting for wings.
You actually could.
I am waiting for wings.
Actually, well, first of all, gloves of soul catching.
Soul catching.
Further, when you make any unarmed strikes while wearing the gloves, you deal an additional 2d10 force damage to your target, and regain hit points equal to the force damage dealt.
Don't winged boots.
There are
It's
wings.
away from my AC.
That is legendary.
Yeah.
It says it's wondrous.
What?
He does not have that.
No, she's coming here.
The boots of flying. The winged boots. That would be wondrous.
Do you want me to look at the boots, Megan, of the elven kind?
require 2
Or are
months, so I'm
you
very
sure
sure
you
that-
do not have enough?
Rare or
I have
wondrous.
425 left.
Well, I'm pretty sure the other thing that would be cool is probably not there either. Cape of Mountback.
They're uncommon, so they're only 300.
Oh, let's use Dimension Door. I'm sure
Nah.
that's
No.
I'll keep some of my money.
once a day.
I might need some.
Winged boots are uncommon.
Are they just
They're just uncommon. While you wear these boots, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. You can use the boots to fly for up to 4 hours, all at once, or in several shorter flights.
Now,
Each
question.
one using a minimum of 1 minute from the duration. If you are flying when the duration expires, you descend at a rate of 30 feet per round until you land. The boots regain 2 hours of flying capability for every 12 hours they aren't in use.
Does that count as armor?
I don't think boots
boots?
count.
No.
No.
Armor would be
That's gonna
9
be
times out of
What about
10
the-
it's like chest plates.
I don't know if you pronounce that one.
Mounted off.
Cape of Mountbank.
I know it's in. It is a tune that's. No, it's not a tune. I don't think. But you can only use it once a day.
That is a rare item.
How much is that?
That would be 800. I've been doing rares as 800.
That would be 1100. Well, sure, I'll take both.
Okay.
Cape's not a armor either, is it? And
I think
I made my character with a cape too.
I can hit the wrong button.
I don't think it is. Yeah, it says outerwear, so you're good.
I can fly and teleport.
Yeah, but see, you land in a dimension door, and I can use this against
That's true.
you.
I'll only use it when
Considering you don't have the wisdom
Intelligence,
or the intelligence to
It's wisdom.
I I've got wisdom.
You don't have the intelligence to always open the right door.
That's true. Hey, but
The biggest thing
sometimes-
is where the other door opens into.
Yeah.
Do I just
As
add
far
these
as whether
myself?
you end up in the middle of a wall or.
You just want me to add these myself?
Yeah.
That's what I had.
Go for it.
This says wondrous item for cleaning boots.
Yeah, they all say wondrous items because it's an item. It's
Oh.
not. It's not an armor. It's not a weapon. It's not. So anything that's not armor, potion, ring, rod, scroll, staff, wand, weapon, is a wondrous item.
I hate how D&D Beyond has done some of those things.
I go by like the rarity of it. Anybody else want anything?
Ultra Claw Tattoo.
Tattoo.
Neat. This could do some magical ink.
It's done by magic spell.
No, tattoos are done by a magic needle.
Magic needle, I mean, sorry.
It's also how you take magic heroin.
Okay, magic spell.
Which tattoo are you wanting? Which one did you say?
Eldritch Claw.
It is an uncommon item. So that would be 300 gold coins. What does this do?
What? Where is it?
Is it done? Oh man.
Yeah. I'm not sure it was plugged in.
Should have been.
Because I picked it up and it fell out.
It was loose. Very loose. But it was charging last time I saw it.
That's not a bad one for a monk.
No,
If you want it, like I said, that one's gonna be
It wasn't
300.
plugged in.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Is there a clothing store around here?
Just the core.
Yes.
I'm sure this guy's not gonna sell top hats.
No, that would have been at the general goods store. So, do you want a top hat?
Very tiny top hat.
Yeah, the black one should be.
I've already got the bow tie.
The
I need the
old
top
one.
hat.
Old style
Get
plug-in.
fancy. Going to a wedding.
You can have a fucking top hat. Take 25 gold coins and say you have a top hat. We'll retcon it. I mean, we've kind of retconned some weapons, so it's okay.
Sometimes it's necessary. Well, gloves can plug that in there.
It smells faintly of
But that's
brimstone.
not
Wearing
working.
it, you can
Because I
use
might
it to
have
cast
one
dimension door
at
spell
the
as
A
an
style.
action. The property of this key
Okay.
can't be
Yeah,
used
that's
as an
gonna be
initial
this
spell.
one.
When you disappear, you leap behind a cloud of smoke and you appear in a similar cloud of smoke at your destination.
Alright. I think you guys have enough, so we're moving on to the potions shop.
Did we get the moonstone?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And the, what, 4,800 now? Or whatever?
4,800 because of the bag of holding. Cost.
And then subtract the cost of the goods that you bought at the general store, too.
Mm-hmm.
At the general store. Oh,
It was about like 150, I think.
150, which I already I just covered that out of my personal.
So just pay yourself back. I can fly with my
Anything that needs attunement, though, you're gonna have to actually attune to it.
things need attunement.
You need to spend an hour.
No, which things need attunement? That's what I said.
They'll
So
tell
go to
you if they
equip.
need attunement or not.
Okay, the winged boots do, but the cape does not. So uncheck the winged boots for now.
Alright. So you can attune to those later in the evening, whatever.
I unchecked it for now.
Alright, on to the potions. This is a little round hut, and when you step inside, it is still a little round hut. You see the shriveled old lady, and she just looks at you and she goes,
Oh, what can I do for you lovely people today?
How much would 5 potions of healing and 3 graders run me?
It's definitely not movie because she would
nope, it's Agatha.
In Balazar's shop, we have a. Is it a gnome?
No,
Her name is
elderly gnome.
She
She's a
cusses at us all the time. I love her. What?
okay.
Alright, so potions of healing are common items, so that's 25 gold apiece. And then what else did you say?
3 greater healing potions, or whatever their potion or health potion of greater healing. Or whatever. I can never think what they're actually called.
Yeah, they're stupid, whatever they are.
Potion of greater healing. That's what it's called.
Apparently it's
Or
in
no,
a very
a
odd...
healing greater. Yeah. Potion of healing and possibly greater.
And why is it not coming up on my freaking screen? I've got potion of
Me
healing.
too. Me?
They're gonna do this so that they can get out of
I figured. These might actually don't follow.
No, no.
potion of giant size.
No, no.
Good night. Love you. Good night, my baby. Good night, my babies. Okay, so your best bet would probably be to go back to the tavern to find Brian.
You get to go up to the room.
You guys can check the room. I'm
You've already been scarred. It's not like you can be scarred more. Maybe you'll learn more techniques. Maybe you'll get a +2 now.
+2 to win the Seraphina. No. Okay. Oh, is that what you guys want to do, or what do you guys want to do?
I guess that's what we can do.
Alright. So you walk into the tavern and you see Brian and Benjamin sitting together at the bar, eating what looks like a salad.
It's because they're gay.
What does that have to do
This is
with
the
it?
greatest cob salad I've ever had.
Oh, I was thinking toast.
Yes. Darling, this is the greatest salad I've ever had.
Although mine could be tossed a little more, if you know what I mean.
Okay, anyways. So, what are you guys doing?
Little more, shall we say, ranch.
Okay.
Cream dressing. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh my god. You two down there. Okay.
I didn't even say anything.
I didn't either. I just did. Dang it, we'll do it now.
So what are you guys doing?
Brian, we got to go. Come on. You guys go.
Go? Come on. Where are we going?
We got your ring.
You gonna take me back upstairs?
No.
He did buy a snake to help him.
I do have a
What
new...
about you, big boy? I'd
No.
like to climb you.
No.
No. You guys are no fun.
I'm busy with my egg.
You're too stupid to know what's going on. You're supposed to be like, oh, okay.
That's not my character. Nobody touches me.
That's true. Everybody's kind of like afraid of him. So
Except Brian.
except Brian. Brian's not afraid of anybody.
Anyways.
What about you? I see you've got a new top hat.
I do got a new top hat.
Very
But-
fancy. Do we want to go take it off?
No.
Why would you take off his top hat?
I guess we could
Come here, big man. Let me explain.
explain the birds and the bees. So where are we going?
He didn't have parents past like 4. So he was never an adult with parents.
I figure I probably would have taught him
Well, okay,
We
we're
need to go to
going
the
to the blacksmith
Oh, okay.
because we have your ring. You have to
Oh.
go talk to him.
Goody! So you got...
Oh wait, we're not supposed to mention it in front of
Benjamin knows.
Benjamin now.
He knows.
Benjamin knows.
Oh,
We're just not
okay.
supposed to mention it to anybody else.
Okay, well let's go. Look, I have a new dress.
now. Best woman promised him an extra 100 gold for his silence.
And you paid that?
Not
No.
yet.
You got kidnapped because of your ex-girlfriend who stole your ring. I was nice enough to come save you.
Now listen here, remember. We can't let my family know, which means it can't come out of the royal account.
We both know you have other accounts with your dealings,
I do not
shall
have-
we say.
I do not have enough in my prison pocket to pay.
No, it's because Benjamin took. Sorry.
No, he made a deposit.
You didn't start recording it. Oh yeah, you got I can't.
Oh no, that's there for posterity.
Anyways.
Can I talk to my snake now?
You can talk to your snake all you want.
How many?
Are you gonna be the snake?
If you want me to be your snake, we have to wait until we get this done.
Oh, be your snake. I thought you said beat your snake.
Wow!
We're going right back full
We
circle
know
here.
where your mind is.
Which technique are you
Anyways.
using?
Off to the
Oh my god.
shop we go. You're paying for it.
So what? Let's go get like something to talk.
Fine. But you guys are still going to be responsible for getting the actual ring
Yes.
back.
When was that part of the agreement? You lost it.
No, I did not. You
This is
gave
enough.
it to her.
You put in a good word with Serafina for me, and we'll get that ring back.
I will write you a letter of recommendation. I can do that.
Actually, would probably be both good and bad. Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Serafina might kill her.
Serafina is my future
Yeah.
wife.
Anyways. So, okay, you guys get there. He pays the blacksmith.
Are we all plugging her back?
And over the moonstone.
Alright, come back in an hour and it should be finished. And you can see that he is in the middle of etching out the fine pieces of it as he goes. So you guys have an hour to kill.
Attunement.
Okay, an hour of attunement.
I don't think I've seen
I want my boots.
So equip it.
I don't know how to add that to my character sheet.
Oh. And then I just.
Just keep it written down and I'll go through things and write them down. And you can't really add a magic cock ring to your thing either.
everybody add one potion of healing greater and 2 potion of healing to yours.
You're not putting that in the bag holding?
No, I bought them specifically in 5s.
Gotcha.
For that reason, so that it's not, I have them all and somebody needs them and they don't have them.
Potion of healing greater or
So 1 potion of healing greater,
okay.
not superior. That one's the next one up. Actually, another one did that apparently.
Supreme. I don't like that human pizza. And then you said 3 healing, like potion of healing. The normal one. That you said.
You're gonna throw it in the
Regular
bag.
one, 2. Okay.
Alright, you wanna talk to your snake while you're resting? Okay.
Hello, little snake. Your name is Eugene.
Eugene. I guess I don't hate Eugene.
I cast it. I'm listening to all of this.
Is she in her room or where's she at?
Just sitting in the tavern. I assume you all went back to the tavern to do all your shit.
I'm petting the
I'm singing to
Would
the
you like
after
some
I get
snake
done
battle
tuning.
armor?
Can I sing and attune my boots?
I will take
No, because you have to focus.
Okay. So I
You're not
stopped
mad.
singing for an hour. And then started again.
Wait, why is my...
Do you know that other guy is listening to us?
It's okay, he's too dumb to remember anything.
Mark that down as history. Just etching into it.
God. I jokingly rolled a history check and rolled a 2 and I have a -1. What?
I told you I would remember.
What was I listening to? I'm really good at that.
So-
Oh gosh, she's gonna make me roll intelligence every time I use the cloak.
Yup.
So nearing the end of the hour, I will go ahead and cast Locate Object on the ring, the real ring, more to make sure that she's not near, or at least isn't near with the ring.
Okay, how does that work?
I gotta look it back up. So... Describe and name an object you are is familiar to you.
We're gonna have to find somewhere to get some ice. Why am I whispering when I talk to you?
I don't know. I'm whispering because it adds to the ambiance.
Why am I talking like this? I guess if I can speak to animals, I have to speak turtle tongue.
Harry Potter over here.
So, if it's within 1,000 feet of me, I know the direction, and if it is moving, I know the direction of its movement. But it has to be within 1,000 feet. I have seen it within 30 feet of me at least once, so I am familiar with it according to the spell.
You gonna find my bitch?
Yeah.
If she's within 1,000 feet.
Wait, no, I thought you just said he had to have seen it within 1,000
ring.
feet.
The ring has to be within 1,000 feet.
Yeah, but
he
she's
has,
yes.
he has seen
It's
it
an
within
object.
30 feet before, so he's familiar with the object.
Yeah.
So
but-
now if it's within 1,000 feet, he can locate where it is, or at least the direction it's in.
Okay, well, she has the ring though, so.
Maybe.
Yes.
She could have left
Maybe.
it at the
Well,
altar and she could still be here, but if she has the ring, I'll know where she is. If she's within 1,000 feet. The biggest thing is I'm making sure she's not here with it.
don't think it's within 1,000 feet.
Okay.
Looking up the map, I don't think it's 1,000.
Did he fall asleep up
And
there?
I will plan on.
No, Aiden probably taking forever to fall asleep. I mean, he might have, but I think it's more
I
Aiden.
heard him cough.
I didn't realize that.
And I will plan on casting again just as the wedding's beginning.
Okay. Alright. So after your hour is up, and you guys have played with your eggs,
Talk to our snakes.
talked to your snake,
Now that the hour's up, now I'm back to singing.
attuned to your winged shoes, and whatnot, we are now heading back to pick up the ring, right?
Yes.
So you guys pick up the ring. Brian entrusts you to it because he is now off getting ready, getting dressed. It is now 2 p.m. So you guys have about another 2 hours of downtime. Do you guys want to use that for your training? Megan?
Sure.
Okay, write that down. And then before you know it, it is time for you guys to suit up.
It's a big
Oh,
ass suit.
We do have nice clothes from the bachelor party.
Yes, you guys do have your nice clothes. You guys were handed nice clothes. You don't wear a suit, but you do have a nice
Cummerbund.
kilt with a nice like little sash, and you're all cleaned up.
So no war
And
paint.
Uguay's got his
I would say,
beard
actually, I would
all
probably still
together.
have my war
You would
paint.
have probably
I would just redo it.
traditional marriage war paint or whatever.
yeah.
Marriage
Uguay's got
war
his
paint.
hair all nice
Would be a
and his
traditional
braid braided
That's what I
down. And he, even though he's there, he has painted a suit onto him.
All his chest hair?
Yes, he is all painted now.
He didn't have chest hair.
Oh, that's
Because of
right.
the
It got
goo.
burned,
Oh, yeah, I
he
don't
lost
have
it
chest
from the goop.
So now it's just a nice smooth suit.
Yeah, so he's just got a suit. Only the front half is painted though, because he can't paint his own back. And then he's got his top hat
And a bow tie.
and bow tie that is strapped on to.
And a cock ring.
I didn't put the cock ring on yet.
And then
Doesn't
we've
require
got
so I'm good.
Lucian, who is in his noble style suit
Nice roll.
with his fancy frilly cuffs and.
Yeah, I couldn't put the noble stuff on my character because it was like all.
Right.
I'm like, no. No.
He's all fancy and floofy. And you have Pardue, who's all cleaned up and doesn't look quite so emo.
All black suit.
Did you watch that one that I sent you?
Nope.
The emo.
The emo one that I sent you from
Feeling
YouTube?
emo. It says feeling emo might delete.
And it has the Hawthorne Heights.
Have you ever seen that? I'll show you.
It's great. It's freaking great. I laughed my butt off.
Come on, dude. We'll go to the Hawthorne Heights. I like when he's getting ready to grab it and he's just like, no.
The other one that I laughed really hard at was the yellow card one.
There you go. I really freaking speak.
She broke his mug or something like that, and he
Oh, I
goes
didn't
down.
watch all of that one.
Ed.
Because tonight.
No. It's
Same guy though.
no,
Isn't it?
no, that's Secondhand Serenade.
No, I'm meaning same guy that's doing the stuff.
Yeah,
Is it?
I think so. He does a bunch of different bands. It's not just Hawthorne Heights.
No, I know that.
Okay, then wait, what?
His wife's name's Ariel.
Ariel.
Or Ariel. They were liners.
Oh.
So yeah, but anyways.
In fact, the secondhand serenade one was the first.
But the thing is at the end of the yellow card one, she's dressed in black now, and she goes, "I love you, yellow card," and I just thought it was fucking hilarious.
I was the dance off. Like when they
Yes.
when he jumps
Did you
into
watch
his
the
arms.
second?
No,
dance
but when he jumps into his arms and he's got his legs all back and he's like,
The only dance
"You
off I will
can
accept is
dance."
Guardians of the Galaxy.
And she's like, "What the fuck just
The
happened?"
second one, David Hoffs or whatever the fuck is dancing with him. His girlfriend comes in on him this time, and she goes, "What are you wearing?" And he goes, "Emo's not dead."
It's
And
not.
It was never fixed.
and it's funny.
Anyway,
I'm not a 2000s
Of
kid.
this
I'm
bottle, and I'm the pen. Make it come when I'm selling you out.
this is a great recording session.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Anyways, alright, so we're all dressed fancy and we're heading to the wedding. Since you guys are the best man, you guys gotta get there, or you're not best man, but you guys are all the groomsmen, you need to get there early. You guys are kind of
Fancy.
making sure that everything is
Why,
set
thank
up, put together. Everybody roll me perception.
Surprisingly, he's really good at perception.
27.
18. Surprisingly, I have a +4 on perception. What'd
you.
you
Got a
get?
fucking 20.
Is that nat 20?
No,
Oh.
it was 19. I got a dirty 20.
I have a +4 for perception.
Okay, so you all notice that there are a few creatures who keep kind of flying back
I can do that.
and kind of flying around in the sky.
I'm good at remembering stuff. Is it the same thing that I thought I saw last
This one's a
night?
little different. These one and it's only like one or two at a time, and they kind of fly through, and then they kind of fly back. At this point, they could be here for the wedding, and they
Low,
could not.
low flying, high flying.
They're all high flying.
I'm
So-
still holding my egg.
If I see a rather big one, I will cast.
Your
it again.
locate item.
Mhm.
So- We've got you guys are getting ready and everything is going good, and you guys stand on your side and you see a couple more guys, another 5 guys standing on the other side, and they all kind of have a similar look.
Hold the cheeseburger in one hand.
Like,
french fries in the other.
they have a similar look to Benjamin. They're all the same kind of skin color.
So all water canasses.
No, they're not water
Dang
canasses.
it.
He's a sea elf, actually.
Couldn't remember what that was called.
We've got a dark elf marrying a sea elf.
Oh.
They're gonna have some very beautiful deep sea babies.
They're not having any babies.
They're not having any
men.
babies. That's right. They're not having any babies.
They're both men.
Hey, you know what? They could surrogate
They could
surrogate it.
They could surrogate, but
You still wouldn't have both.
they're still not, Well, I mean,
They're visiting the pet shop, getting their little teacup poodles.
Yes.
I still have to strip my egg at the wedding.
I'm still holding my egg. I'm
I'm still
literally
in
gonna hold
my-
it until it hatches.
Okay.
My perfectly
So
braided beard that just has
So you guys you guys are getting ready, and then you hear some fanfare.
We probably don't have our weapons.
And up you guys see a very regal looking drow. if you guys don't remember, there's something like magical about this area that lets it to where drows can be out in the sunlight. It doesn't really bother them like it, normally would. But it's not really sunny anymore. Like it's, the sun is starting to kind of set. Because again, all of this is supposed to take place at sunset, very regal drow woman, dressed very fancy, has her crown on her head, and next to her is a high elf male who is also very well dressed. He has a circlet on. He doesn't have like a crown, but he has the, which one of you is going to go up and greet them and seat them?
I will. I'll follow.
I'll do it. It's my family.
He's already walking.
No, too late. Back off.
I'm already following him. I don't know what you're saying.
Nope. You start something at this wedding. I can seat my family.
Well, we have 3 charming people. I assume you are with my nephew Brian.
As I shove your door out of the way and step inside.
Excuse
Full
me.
strength there.
I don't have any strength, god damn it.
If
If you're trying to shove
if
me
he
out of a
if he
room,
fails,
Wait,
can
what's
I
your
just
strength?
grab him
Where's
by
that?
the head? Oh no!
Wait, I literally have a 0!
Yes.
Roll
your
it.
D20.
That just means it's what your D20 is.
Yes, I understand that. 11. What round do you roll?
He's checking.
not very good.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
My dear Lucian, we probably shouldn't start fights at the wedding.
Okay.
Now, come give your cousin Hannah a hug. Actually, her name is Hannah, but whatever.
Montana?
Hannah, but.
Montana.
Wanna fauna?
You remember Miles from the wedding, I assume? I mean, you were very little at the time, but whatever. Yes?
Ooh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Alright.
Who's already here?
So,
We should go fund it.
there is
I forget to respond.
the queen.
Quit death staring me.
I honestly was just staring off into space.
So she is the queen of the dream court where you guys are currently at. And that is Queen Hannah
I think I
and her husband Miles.
I'm gonna tip
It's a
my
high
hat.
elf. And she's the drow. And after you sit them, you guys are kind of waiting around for a little bit, and after a little bit, another couple will come up. These ones are, a nice shade of blue. They've got the ears. They
Typically.
the pointy ears. Yes.
Years.
Ears.
Their skin looks like it's glistening from water, even though the rest of them is dry.
Too much moisture. Moisture.
But
That's the word.
they are. There's a female and male, and yeah, they look very nice. Who's gonna go seat these guys?
I'll see them.
I'll join just to have a and donor.
And I will do a courteous hat tip.
I'm gonna let this one happen. Just watch it play out.
Okay, it's dumb and dumber. It can't get much better.
Hello.
Aye.
Hi there. we both see them.
Are you guys? Are you guys with Brian? Okay.
Yeah, we
We are Benjamin's parents.
Ah,
We
I'm
come.
glad I sent the wrong people for this.
We
I got an egg.
Congratulations. I hope it's everything you wished for and more. Can we take our seats now?
Yeah. Wait, I'm supposed to bow. Help.
They're just gonna start awkwardly walking away. They're gonna notice that Brian's aunt is on this side, so they're gonna go to this side and
I
sit.
would have taken them to their seat.
I did a curtsy too.
How red is she?
She is bright purple at this point.
The embarrassment is shifting to anger.
They're just,
Okay, I don't think we should
why
see
does
any
this
more
not
people.
surprise me of Brian? I don't know, honey, but we can't help who we love, I guess. Anyways. So then you guys wait a little bit longer, and then you guys have some more fanfare. And up walks this very regal looking drow, and right beside him is another high elf lady this time, and they're both super decadent, wedding colors galore, absolutely fantastic, and the man is a spitting image of Brian. Who's gonna seat them?
I got this.
You think it's his dad?
Alright, you walking up?
Yep.
Oh, why, hello, Elysian. I heard that you were around. How's your aunt doing? And, have they lifted your band on the autumn court? Are you allowed to go back yet?
How's your life going?
Oh, fantastic! My son's getting married.
Yeah.
It should be a great wedding. And once Benjamin has his beautiful ring on his finger, it'll show us just how fantastic the marriage will be. We'll be able to see down the line and make sure that Brian is the one who can rule after, well, I step down.
Let me show you to your seat.
Alright.
My eyes are.
So this is
Staring
King.
at the
This is
sky.
King Hiro and his wife Ianthe.
King H and Queen A.
No, Ianthe.
Yeah. I just heard Yanthe.
Ianthe.
Yanthe.
Hiro. Anyways, okay. So it's getting closer and closer to time. Benjamin ends up walking up. He's now standing. He introduces you to the 5 people down the line on his side. They're all his groomsmen. I didn't come up with names for them, so don't even worry about it. But,
Audrey, Joe, and Juan Pablo, and then Ed.
yeah, that, sure.
That fellow in.
And then you guys kind of stand on the side, and you, I want you guys to all roll me another perception check real quick.
Move my freaking phone before I say a bunch of shit.
9.
Okay, you don't know shit.
No.
8.
You don't notice shit either.
21.
You don't notice shit either. You, on the other hand, notice there are spots on the ground now that are starting to look a little uneven. They don't... The grass doesn't quite match up everywhere where it should be matching.
My investigation's not that great, guys.
Well, none
Well, you
of the
can
rest of
warn
us
us.
know about it.
Just off.
I can intimidate people, but I can't investigate with this shit.
So that
But-
was, who'd you say was up with introducing the groomsmen?
Steve.
Benjamin is the only one up there right now.
Get a +6.
But you notice that the ground is a
and
little
+1.
not right.
Never mind. I
There's-
have a -1 intelligence.
It almost looks like somebody
Investigation.
cut a nice giant hole out of the ground and then put the grass back on top.
I guess I'm gonna go, take a look at that.
As you step off the altar, you get the nice dun 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 dun,
Object.
and you are going right back to the altar because the wedding has begun.
So,
I'm stealthy though. I'm gonna sneak away. Nobody will notice.
All right, roll me stealth.
Oh, what is that? 13.
so how are you going to stealth? Like, how are you going to do it in such a way that you will be able to be not seen? Like, are you gonna hide behind one of us and then slip off?
Slowly,
Slowly creep. What are you doing?
I gotta drop Randy's a truck off.
Oh, I got 13 now.
You got 13 plus your 10,
No, 13 is my total.
so you rolled 3.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you start to move, and then you kind of notice that people are watching you.
Give me an app stop.
Shade behind me.
Did my locate object?
No,
Bring it
it's
in.
not bringing up anything.
I'm still going. I can go if I want to. You can't
Yeah,
stop
you can
me.
go. Yeah, you can go.
I am investigating this shit,
And
damn it.
your aunt and uncle are just looking at you like,
They'll thank me later.
what is that?
10.
Yeah, it looks just like what it looked like. I mean, it looks like somebody cut a hole and put the grass back kind of awkward.
So
It doesn't lift up. It doesn't do anything. You just kind of tap it with your toes, and it's not doing too much. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything other than that. Just an awkward piece of grass.
So it's obvious that as she is being joined, notice her looking at what she's looking at.
I got a 20 now.
What's your passive perception?
Fuck you, Randy. Just gonna say that right now. I spent all my money on a freaking ring to talk to my steak, and I could have re-rolled that.
Eventually.
And, you know. I got
It
a 20.
is 21.
Passive?
My passive is a 21. No shit.
Holy shit.
You can't surprise me for shit.
I mean, you would
Nobody.
notice that or that he's looking at something, but
What are you gonna do about it?
the wedding is very much starting. There's a little halfling girl, woman, you can't really tell because it's a halfling, throwing flower petals on the thing.
I guess I'm gonna go stand back in line.
Alright, wedding procession is continuing. How long does your locate item last?
Locate object up to 10 minutes.
And is it
Concentration.
It is concentration. Are you still concentrating? Okay. You get a ding about 1,000 feet away as it enters your kind of. It's moving rather fast, kind of towards where you're at. The wedding procession continues. So then we have, well, really, we don't have much of anything other than that. But we do have the court bard coming through, and the red tiefling lady is playing her violin, and directly behind her is Brian.
In a dress.
No, but he does have a nice white, very frilly suit going on. Looking absolutely fantastic. He is the epitome of beauty at this point. They went all out, and he looks great. Just think. He looks great. Don't think of it as he looks like a gay guy. No, he looks good. He's a good-looking, white
Okay.
something.
Continue.
Anyway.
So I am going to try and catch his eye. And if I can catch his eye, point up my finger and then point in the direction that she is coming from.
We
Okay.
don't know that it's her though. That it's just the
Yeah,
ring.
where the ring is.
Yeah,
But
where
the
the ring
likelihood is if the
Um,
ring's coming,
Look
she's
how
coming.
fast it's moving.
But at this point, he's not really paying attention. He's too busy. He gets up to the altar.
And then straight up turn to Ulysses and whisper in his ear, she's coming.
And so he gets up to the altar. The cultist-looking person. The priestess. There we go. We're going to use a priestess.
Coldest person.
There's a priestess standing there, waiting. And as it goes, she's reciting things and whatnots, and all of a sudden, a shadow casts over the wedding. The sun is coming down. The sun is right here, like, beautifully set to where the Brian and Benjamin are together under the arch with the priestess and the sun right behind them. And it's right as they should be saying I do's, and a big shadow just casts itself.
Oh god.
Everybody looks up, I assume, and they see a black dragon.
Should have killed her last
But
time.
then the black dragon disappears. And as the black dragon disappears, you see those other creatures start flying downwards. And you now have about 30 harpies coming down. And they're now flying towards you. And as they're flying down towards you, you start to feel tremors. And the ground starts shaking.
And a cloud starts forming overhead.
No.
Yeah.
No?
Mm-hmm.
Why would a cloud start forming overhead?
Because lightning is about to strike.
Well, you just need to wait. I gotta finish painting my scene. Anyways.
You George is standing there.
But you do. You feel the ground start to shake. You have harpies coming down on you.
Good thing I brought this.
And that is where we're going to end the game.
I want to know what's in my egg.
It hasn't been 24 hours yet.
Yeah, but now I have to wait until. Tell me what's my egg. What's in my egg?
Too bad. You're gonna have to wait.
Oh, before we end the game, anyways. You do hear in everybody's head telepathically, you'll pay for what you have done. In a nice, sweet voice that you have all heard before. And then your locate item blinks out.
I would have tried. I was still full health.
Which it would have when the cloud started forming anyway.
It is 9:17. Do you guys want to try and do a little bit of combat, or do you guys want to...
What's in the
goddamn egg?
You're not gonna find that out tonight one way or
No.
the other. So, as I can tell you, we're gonna be lucky to get through a combat encounter within a couple, 3 hours.
Screw it.
So the harpies come, you guys are fighting, you guys are trying to fight, but they're not looking for a fight. They just come through, and they trash everything as they go. A big purple worm comes out of the ground and crashes down and slithers through and
Lightning
whips a bunch of
strikes it.
people. Huh?
Lightning strikes it.
Lightning strikes it. It wriggles and then it goes back down into its hole. And that's where the wedding is at. There, we skipped combat so that you can get... Anyway, so you guys all end up back at the tavern. You guys are eating
I'm singing again.
from the reception dinner. You guys are singing. And then you guys take your long rest.
She's really jumping us through this 24 hours.
So that you can get your goddamn egg.
I want my egg!
You guys practice for 4 hours, 2 hours, to get your guys' level ups.
You're gonna get there so much faster.
It's because of my elf.
Cool.
You're at 8 hours.
I'm at 10.
I'm at 6.
Did you not take the you had 2 hours the night before?
Yeah, you had
2
another.
hours.
Yeah, you should be a little
You
bit.
should be
yeah,
at 8.
You should be at 8. I'm at 10.
Okay.
yeah, because there was another 2 hour gap that I told you guys to.
Oh,
Anyways, jump forward, and as you guys are all sitting, getting ready for lunch, trying to plan your way to find Seraphina and get the egg back and, you know, get retribution for ruining the wedding. You guys start to feel your eggs kind of shake. And let's see.
You guys are all moving?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, 6. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yours starts to hatch first. And out pops this fuzzy little guy with big old ears. And he's kind of chirping at you with these big old eyes. He's brown and white, and he's fluffy, and he's adorable. It is a mogwai.
You can make it on me.
Don't get it wet.
We're not going to play by those rules, but
Throw it in the pool, feed it after midnight, fucking have an army.
Now it's
Now I can roll a d4 instead.
Just for shits and giggles, while they're practicing, he goes out and gets a flask and alcohol if you can buy it to fill it with.
okay. Take out 25 gold. I keep rolling 6s. Okay, 1. Lucian is sitting there upset because his egg didn't hatch first, and how dare anybody else but a high elf's egg hatch first.
Then mine hatches.
And all of a sudden his starts to come out, and this little white feathered thing pops out with a nice long beak, and you get honk! You now have a pet goose.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
All of that for a fucking goose? That's why she went ahead and did it. That's why we skipped everything. For me to get a fucking goose.
I got a gremlin.
One
You got a Mogwai. Gremlin is a different musician.
It's
really
gonna be a
It's a
badass.
special breed of goose. It's a Canadian goose.
Which one is it?
It's the furry one.
Okay. Still. It's
Meaning?
Meaning it's a Canadian goose.
It's a black and white.
So it's extra vicious.
One vicious
Goose.
goose.
You can write that down on there, Andy.
3.
Write that down on there.
Oogway.
Hey!
Yours kind of rattles.
It's a snake.
Oh shit!
but nothing comes out.
Hey.
Yours, you just get this feeling that you have to wait another 24 hours before his pops out.
Just because
Gay.
it's OP.
That is gay. You know.
Because it's very OP.
Alright,
You're
little
my
guy,
best
you
friend.
take your time.
I got a fucking goose, dude. Shut up.
At least you get to know what your
Randy.
yours is.
Eudora is standing there, and his beard just kind of starts to wiggle.
Your
Beard's wiggling.
And now, slowly, ever so slowly, starts to pop out this tiny little turtle. And it just rests right where it came out.
Perfect.
You just start scratching.
It's a little snapping turtle.
Good.
And then Pardue, who's not here. He's got a Komodo dragon. Y'all didn't get a flying carpet. You guys didn't get a flying carpet, and you didn't get the flying broom that I sat there and gave to you.
I can fly.
Truth.
I mean, I can technically jump higher.
I can jump even
It's
higher.
okay. It's okay. Don't worry. I got a goose.
You got a goose and
Hey,
a snake.
the goose can
hey,
fly.
you got a Canadian goose.
Which will eat your snake.
Which will eat your snake if you're not careful.
There's gonna be some serious animal handling checks in her future.
Oh, there's gonna be plenty in Austin.
Is mine my
I
best
can
friend?
talk to animals now, okay? I can tell them, don't eat the snake, he's your brother.
That's true.
I've been doing this whole time. I speak to animals anytime.
Better not me, you're gonna work against me.
Out of game. Anybody
course
want
I
to
am.
guess what Oogway has?
If it's overpowered,
Mimic.
the fuck is
It's
it?
not a mimic.
It's gonna be, it's a goddamn dragon.
It's not a dragon.
What does his egg
That would
look
have been
like?
20, but nobody rolled 20.
What's his egg look like?
I don't
So
know.
as OP as a dragon.
He's got a
basically.
spiky egg.
Oh, it's a
Spiky?
egg.
No, spiky.
It's a fucking dinosaur.
Close.
Got a stegosaurus.
About as close as you can get to a dinosaur other than a dragon.
Armadillo?
Crocodile.
Wait, what? Armadillo and dinosaur? Where the
Alligator.
hell was I going with that?
Because I'm fucking stupid and I don't know why I put this on there.
A dinosaur. It's close to a dinosaur. It's a chicken. Birds are the closest to dinosaurs.
Not in the D&D world. I mean, they are, but what I'm saying is, I'm meaning like...
A dinosaur.
Anybody else got a guess?
I have several things running through my head, but
I don't know anything.
Take a guess. Take a guess, Randy.
so one thought is a basilisk.
Nope.
But because it's in the D&D world, a six-legged lizard.
That's weird.
Not that.
I fought those.
But I didn't figure you'd probably give him basilisk. That would
Fucking
just be
Cthulhu.
fucking idiotic.
No, I'm very idiotic. This is very fucking idiotic. I don't know why I put it on my paper.
Fucking Cthulhu.
But he rolled it, so I gotta give it to him. No, it's not Cthulhu.
I don't know any
idiotic.
creatures. I
On par with the
Wraith.
dragon.
That's on par with a dinosaur?
The fucking BBEG to end all BBEGs.
The fucking Tarrasque?
Yes.
You fucking dumbass!
Oh,
Yes.
You fucking
What?
dumbass!
What is
What's
it?
The Tarrasque. It is the,
The
world-ending
world-ending-
event of all world-ending
So I
events.
guess this campaign's not going for long.
I might just
It
make
is
it a
an
ditto.
unkillable.
What?
What the fuck is that, Lexi? Oh my
I
god!
might just make it a ditto.
Just give him the dragon.
Yeah, at this point, a fucking dragon would be better. What are you talking about? The 20 is the OP one. You gave him a goddamn Tarrasque, and you were telling me not to give them the scroll of summoning Tarrasque.
I got a
True.
Tarrasque.
That's fucking true. That's what made me put it onto the fucking roll chart. Because I'm like, no, they're not gonna roll it. They're not gonna roll it. Fucking roll it. What the fucking roll
What
it?
the fuck is this? Did
Uh-huh.
You actually cannot kill it. Okay?
No,
Joking
it goes to
aside,
yes.
in D&D, you have to reduce it to
But-
a -30 and use
You
a
guys,
wish spell to kill it.
I do have to
permanently.
say-
Otherwise, is, it inevitably
I
regenerates.
do have rules for the pets, and it will be. It's not. I mean,
It'd be kind of like
I'm
the
definitely going to have to tame things down,
What is the
especially for
strongest
Austin.
monster in D&D?
It's
The
a
Tarrasque.
dragon familiar.
This is the strongest.
I don't know. I'm homebrewing all this shit, so
Yeah.
it's
Well,
gonna be.
I'm bringing this up as a.
ready to take that bitch home. Let's go find her.
It tends to be a dragonborn familiar.
Well, you're gonna
but
one.
not
It's gonna be a
magically.
baby because it's coming out of an egg, and two, again, there are gonna be restrictions.
Massive
on-
restriction.
Yeah, so he doesn't
So-
bring the end to our fucking world?
So basically, it's the boss gun that you get after beating the game, but it's nerfed.
Literally, all we
Heck,
have to
higher.
do,
It's gone.
literally, any battle, we just have to be like, Oogway, he's gonna be like, eat.
We're thinking Kratos at the end of the game.
Which game? Which game?
If you
What is it? 3 is the most OP.
he
After he
takes
defeats
down
all
all
of the
the
Greek
gods.
gods. 3 is where he takes
3
down
is
the
where he
Greeks.
kills Zeus.
I haven't played through.
I'm gonna find a way,
The new one?
Austin. I'm sorry, but I've got to
Fully.
find a way
The
to
new one
I
is
started
all your
make this
Nordic
okay.
gods. So you got Thor and Odin and Loki.
This
Actually,
be-
oh,
One,
well,
it'd be a baby, and two, I've got to come
you know
up
how
with
the
a
ending
I
is of it?
actually know the
Okay.
decent amount
Okay.
because I watch too
I
many
gotta
gaming
fix
sites.
He doesn't have it yet. Uguay doesn't have it yet. That's what he rolled.
No. This is your wife. At least you didn't roll a 20, because that's a dragon.
I have a goose. She says your egg opens and it goes honk.
Game is done.
I don't
No,
really know
one, it
difference.
hasn't hatched yet. Two, I'm gonna find a way around it.
And
Fine.
three,
She's
we
nerfing this bitch.
we technically
Heavily.
can't go and smash his egg because we're not supposed to know what the fuck it is.
Nature check.
I'm ripping my fucking one claw
Even if
off
I
and I'm
rolled
getting it.
even if I rolled a nat 20, I'm not going to know what it is because we've never seen a Tarrasque.
Nobody has.
Nobody has.
The fuck is this guy dealing in? He's got a goddamn
How the
Tarrasque
fuck?
egg.
I don't know.
It is friggin'
Okay, I don't know. It'll be
We found
okay.
the BBEG.
She's like she's
shop
like
owner.
I have run out
Oh,
of
shit.
options
He's got a
of
Tarrasque.
Dad could tell.
He's the big boss.
Chaotic, evil game killer. The Tarrasque or Uguay? Oh, the Tarrasque. Hey, they're unaligned.
Yeah, these two, or actually all three of them. None
Randy's
of
got
them
a
knew.
snapping turtle and Christian has a freaking mogwai, so you know.
What'd you say? I didn't know.
And I get a fucking goose.
I knew what a Trask was.
I love your goose.
No, I'm like,
I love your goose.
I am like a nobleman high elf,
reacted
and I'm
exactly
supposed to go
like you.
around being like, yeah, this is my badass pet.
I didn't know what a
Honk.
fucking Tarrasque.
You
Dude.
didn't hear my yelling at her.
Have you look up some videos on Canadian goose? Okay, Canadian geese. Just do
They're
it.
evil.
It's still not, you know, the badass.
Again, chaotic evil.
Like I'm
What
picturing
more
like
embodiment of chaotic
literally a
evil
fucking
is there
unicorn or
than a
something like
goddamn
that, and I get a goose.
dude, I
Canadian
might
goose.
just
Right?
put this thing in my backpack.
Yeah, like they're tiny.
So
They're
yes,
happy.
Dude, every
whoever,
time
or I can't remember what she
when
said
it
your name
starts into
was,
sunlight, it
watching
takes
this game.
2
Your friend
D4.
Lexi just gave a Tarrasque
I haven't given it to him yet.
as a pet.
He has to continue to nurture it.
Please nurture it.
And what happens if he doesn't nurture it? It's gonna kill us all.
My
mine my best
parenting
friend?
skills are putting everyone's life on the line.
He has stuck it in his beard, been like, "Yup, you're good to go, dude."
This creature
Feel the love.
bursting out of the ground and rising out. And you know what it is? For any of you kids at home that may know, it's a mother Tarrasque.
And a goose honk, really.
And for any of you kids who don't know what a Tarrasque is at home,
God.
this thing is 50 feet tall,
No,
70
God,
feet
that's right.
long, and weighs 130 tons. This is the scariest creature in D&D. It eats worlds for
Next to you.
fun. So, let me just read an excerpt from the D&D Wikipedia page on the Tarrasque. Although no one present has likely ever seen it before, its hulking monstrosity is instantly recognized to anyone who has ever heard the stories of the legendary Wrath. There's only one beast that casts its shadow over entire cities, only one creature capable of striking such fear into all who gaze upon it. After all, there is only one Tarrasque.
And the entire
All it does
world.
is kill, eat, sleep, and repeat. This thing has 700 health, attacks with plus 46, and moves at 80 feet per turn. This thing is insane. And did I forget to mention that I'm a level 6? All my party members are a level 6.
This thing is one of
How are we
the
supposed
largest
to
gargantuan
go
class
against a
creatures.
level 20? It's a god.
The
'cause it
gods
turns out
fear this thing.
village
I say I'm gonna be looking up like
Well, it makes sense that Austin has it since he's, part god.
Did you run out of creature ideas? I'm just gonna throw Trask in here.
there's my other. So is
I mean, what were the other options? I mean, come on.
Oh, I'd
That's
rather
an
see
interesting
him
one.
And when you saw
I got
the,
an idea.
and when you saw the
Birth
guy,
defects. That's an
It's a dwarf.
that's an idea.
it's a
It's a
miniature.
I can
dwarf.
turn my
It's a
bond weight
dwarf.
into a gremlin.
So it's only still one of the largest gargantuan class creatures.
Not necessarily.
At half the size.
Just because it says so on there. Like I said, it's not all gonna run like,
I mean, can't
Plus
we make our own rules?
46 to it.
Yes.
Okay, I mean,
That's what we're gonna kind of have to do. I'm not
I have a
I'm
feeling
not
I'm
gonna get
it's
worked
a
up
trap.
about it. It's not gonna be the end all.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get a text message. How do I hear?
You give him God killer. I can give him
Fellow
You give
DM
him
friend.
God. I can't even get
How-
a gremlin.
you could have called him a miniature.
It wouldn't have mattered.
And then, he'd only eat my
I mean, he
freaking
was-
goose.
That's true. You want him to eat your goose?
No, that's what he's gonna do though. He's gonna freaking eat the
He's
goose.
gonna eat more than the goose.
He's gonna eat all of
Are
us
you
at
sure
that
the
point
goose won't
still.
eat it? I mean, come on, it's
That's
a
the
fucking
plan.
Canadian goose.
That's the plan.
If it's a little dwarf Tarrasque like this little bitty, the fucking goose.
With an armor class of still 25. I mean,
Hey, mine has an armor class of 10. And hit points of 2.
So it throws pillows.
No, it's going in my backpack is what it's doing.
But no, we're gonna. I already had this planned. I just don't have it all set in stone on how we're gonna go about doing your guys' pets. Because I'm not gonna have you guys super OP just because you have pets.
You know, it is a baby, and all we have to do is have
Everyone looks at
Gothic. Just be like, oh, he's so cute. Oh.
I mean, that's not a bad idea either.
I love small creatures.
I'm
I'm
just
literally in love
fighting
with this.
And I shall love him and squeeze him and name him George.
I'm naming my Mogwai Jimothy.
Timothy?
Jimothy.
No.
I know that. Yes, I know the rest.
No George.
It's called everything.
Nice and then.
He will be nice.
Yes and no. Yeah, loves Bunny, but yeah, I love Mice and Men. Because that's where they come.
And they homaged it. Finding
Which
Nemo.
one was that? Was it the Abominable Snowman or was it the Hair Monster? I think it was the Abominable Snowman.
I will come up with an idea because obviously he's not gonna have.
You know, only you can see it. You could have been like, oh, well, you gotta.
I should have just given him the lobster.
The rock mouse.
If it fails, it can choose to succeed instead.
I'm not giving
The
him
baby.
legendary actions.
What?
That's baby.
I know. He
At
sent
least
me
have
it.
that so he can survive a bit.
Send me that shit.
Okay,
It
but I'm gonna look over it. But anyways, we gotta come up with. I'm gonna come up with ways that you guys can utilize your pets, but not make everything.
I can make an army.
It has
kill
102 hit points as a baby.
I can make an army.
Like I said, I could always make it look like a ditto. Like, it could
I
always
got-
be a ditto.
I got an army. He got.
It could come out looking like a Tarrasque.
Okay, let's just say you better figure this out, woman.
There's a creature similar to a doppelganger.
Tato, I've seen you move once tonight, dude. Like,
Play it off of the.
So wait, if I throw him into the water,
we don't have
Okay,
to,
quit asking me questions
we don't have-
about the pet.
We don't have to fight any more battles. Austin just has to. We're done. Good. Battle over.
No. if
See you
he-
later, Seraphina.
At this point, if he yeets
It
it's
has
not
120
just the
foot
battles.
line
Okay.
sight.
Huh?
It has 120 foot line sight as a baby.
You see what you've done. I knew nothing
an
about this
army.
until
And
now.
advantage on spells against, or on saving throws.
And you gave me.
And when it
Yes,
when it
spells and
fails, it
magical
can decide
effects.
to succeed instead.
I mean, was unicorn even a freaking option? Could I have had a unicorn hatch out of an egg?
No, I did not think of a unicorn.
Oh no, but we'll put the fucking Tarrasque in there.
And
I'll give Austin the unicorn.
if there's an attack spell,
I'm
like
not
an
maybe
attack
Tarrasque.
roll spell,
I shall
it
raise
can
him to be
bounce
kind.
off. It has a +8 to hit. As a
21
baby.
at the start of each turn. Oh, I would be dead in two. It chomp and I'm dead. It's next round. Gone, dead. I mean,
And it can
what do I
swallow.
get? 43. I'd have one.
Like I
HP.
said, it will be nerfed. It'll be super nerfed.
The only part of this video you need to show her is the end.